I nearly got my ears blown off at the end because I was listening outside of my headphones and I put them on and realized, wow, this is really loud. Okay, so let's get this Italian plumber show on the road. So I just let my dog into my room and he brought like half of the forest's contents with him in indoors. So my bed is a complete utter mess. So thank you. Thank you so much. So this, I don't know how long this stream is going to be. It's probably going to be like 3 hours maybe. Depends on how much I actually have to talk about, because I was thinking of taking notes, but I'm not really sure about taking notes. It's something I'm a bit unsure about. It would be kind of like, oh, here's something I wrote down I want to talk about. So I'll probably have to do that, you know, if I'm ever struggling for stuff to talk about. But here we go. There it is. And then there he is. God, he's so beautiful. So let's see here. Gotta share this again. There we go. Alright, let's play video game. So, God, let's see here. So I actually managed to get those two parts out of this relatively quickly. So, part 3 and part 4, I thought part 4 was going to be like, oh my god, this part's like 1.5 hours long. How am I going to get this out in time? Turns out, doesn't take that long at all, because all you need to do is trust Sony Vegas, or Magic. Oh, excuse me, it's actually Magic in Vegas. I really like how they changed that. So like Vegas is now Magic's or whatever, and they make like music software that like 5 people use. That's actually really mean, but like, does anyone actually use Magic's? Because like either everyone uses like Logic if they're Mac or Pro Tools, or they use like it. I mean, it depends on what kind of producer you are. I mean, if you make music yourself, you're probably using like FL or Ableton. So if you're new here, we were playing in German. The Gaming Collective, which is me and anyone in chat, we're all playing this game together. Flagon plus I don't understand these names. Fiasco. Something was bad here. So I think this is Tall Mountain. And as you can see, we've cleared pretty much all of the basement and all of this level. So all we need to do now is do the second floor, or I guess the third floor, because we were just on the second floor. And then... Oh, okay, there is sound coming from the TV, okay. It's really low, though. It's a good balance, though, because you don't want it to be, like, feedback into... You don't want it to be fed back into the main game. And, you know, we have 70 stars. Okay, so I'm actually going to show something off, because I'm an expert player of this game. No one knows about this game except me, apparently. But forget how many stars you need for this, but you don't need that many to get up here. But okay, so I'm actually going to do some... I'm going to do some sequence breaking here. Actually, it's not sequence breaking, because you're not breaking a sequence. You're doing what they actually expect you to do. So this is my favorite room in the game, just because look at these colors. It's like what was remained of the beta, because in the beta, Peach's Castle was kind of mystical. This is like the remaining part of that. So this is interesting. So you don't actually need all the stars to get into this next room, but you need 70 to actually like be able to use this. So normally like Bowser would say, oh, you don't have enough stars, and then you can't go up here. But now we just walk up, and we're at the end of the game. But we're not going to do that, because Mario has other things on his mind other than, you know, saving the princess and actually doing what he's supposed to do. He's more interested in going to downtown and collecting red coins to, oh Jesus Christ, to I don't know, support him financially in, I guess his like what was the thing he had in Brooklyn in like the Super Mario Brothers Super Show? Like, I guess he's going through some economic troubles there, like canonically. Okay, let's see how this sounds like, because I have pretty much the same settings as last time, and I finally got the music thing to work, so that's good. Alright, it works. Jesus Christ, my bed is a mess. I might actually have to whip out the vacuum cleaner later. Not on stream, because my room's already a mess, but it should be fine. So, Tall Mountain is pretty much out of the way. And Wilde Westerwerft, I have no clue what that is, but we'll just have to pick a level and go with that. So we pretty much unlocked everything in the game in terms of power-ups, so that is done. Oh, it's a toad. Actually, let's get this out of the way before I forget this. So there is one more toad you have to talk to get more stars. And God, this place was so mystical when you're a kid. You're like, which one can I jump into? See, I jump into all of them. Let's see here. Where is Todd? Here he is. All the... I wonder what a regular name for a toad would be. Come on, talk to him. You have to punch them at least once. Betrist! Oh, whatever. Say what you need to do. So, I've been really busy this last week because I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons a lot, so I haven't been able to like study language and stuff I actually want to do. I say that as if I don't want to play or anything, but like things I actually want to study have been broken up by role-playing games, so that's interesting. 82 stars, wow. You know, I was watching the last part, and like in one stream we got like more than a third of the stars in the game. And that's insane because I didn't even think I was that good at this game, but let's do this level. And here's a fun fact I didn't know about for a long time. Atlantis Aquaria. Okay. So this level, depending on how you jump into the painting and what level, that will determine the level of the water in the level. The level of the water in the level. So this level, I think a lot of people don't like this level, and it's not hard to see why, because this level is like very small. It looks interesting though. Like the background, I think the background is just some picture of like somewhere in like Spain or something, and they just put a filter over it. It's very strange. So this level, I think it's this level and shifting. Okay, so shifting sandlands, I said, oh, this is like my least favorite level or whatever. I think I take that back because it doesn't involve water, which is not this game's strong suit, unfortunately. I don't mind Dire Dire Docks because you don't actually do that much swimming. And Dire Dire Docks I also don't mind because it's like relaxing level. But this level, like, it's just, it doesn't really play to this game's strength very much. I think maybe. God, it feels so good to play this game. I don't know why, but like me streaming, like for the longest time, whenever I streamed, I would get really anxious, especially with like Dwarf Fortress. I would be like, oh, someone's gonna join and they're gonna call me a pee pee poo poo face or something, and I'm gonna feel bad. And oh, we can do this one. Okay, let's do this one. Let's get the let's get the good one out of the way, and then do the tedious stuff later. But I don't know. I've been enjoying playing this. And whenever someone joins into chat and says anything, it's like, oh, it's nice. So, I don't know, I really should stream more. And I have like, I actually have a stream order planned. Like, basically, after this game, I have stuff planned. So, you know, I have that Wii U stream. And I was thinking of just doing it like Mario Maker or something, like not going too full in on the Wii U. I'll tell stories about the Wii U and stuff, but I had this idea of taking pictures of stuff and making stupid looking Miis. I might do that. It depends on how willing I am to be on camera on stream and take pictures of my non-existent bookshelf. So we'll see about that. And then after that, I had some ideas for games. I just have to pick something. I was thinking of picking a game I'm not that familiar with, but I played through at least once. So we'll see about that. It's a game from this generation of games as well, and it's not on the N64. So that's your hint. But so yeah, this part blew my mind as a kid because I did not know about this part of the level for a long time. I remember I got the message, go to downtown for 8 red coins, but I could never find the town. I was like, well, there's this one place here, but I can't jump over the grate because I didn't know about the, you know, jumping into the painting which at a certain level, you know, actually controls the water altitude. So this was unknown for me for a few years, and then I was like, oh my god, what an amazing video game. So this game, it means like the world to me, this game. And I love that this game has had like, it's always relevant, this game, because of the modding, like ROM hacking community. So it will pretty much never die, I think. This game will never die. People will try and be like, well, no one's trying to kill it or anything, but like, this game will always somehow be relevant. Like, oh, someone made an online mode. And honestly, like, part of it's like probably Kaze is probably like part of the reason this game is still popular. Not because of speedrunning, but because he makes crazy stuff for this game. And it's always a treat seeing the stuff he makes. I don't really play a lot of ROM hacks for this game. I play like Bro Dudes hacks sometimes, but I find them way too hard for me. So I might not stream those. I have recorded them for like Spookville, but I really like Star Road, and I'm very, very excited for whatever Skellex has in store there. He's doing, I think it was, whoops. He had a DS port of this with like a bunch of new stuff in it planned. And I think that will be really cool because I think he's doing some custom stuff to make the DS version actually viable, because a lot of people don't like Super Mario 64 DS, and I think it's a divisive game, but I also think it's an important game because it got a lot of people introduced to this, because a lot of people got into Nintendo through the DS because it was such... It was basically on par with the Wii in terms of like a console everyone pretty much owned. Like, the Wii was like a family thing, but the DS was like the real gamers console. So I think it's a very, very important game because pretty much not everyone I knew grew up with this game, but I knew that they at least had this on their DS, but maybe not had never finished it. So it's very I think it's a cool idea that he wanted to port it. I also remember he wanted to do a sequel. I just don't think that ever worked. I don't think he ever really finished that, or he scrapped it and did the remake or whatever. I also know he does like he does like videos about like Odyssey and stuff, and like what happens if you do this and stuff. So I've never really watched that. I'm not really too into Odyssey. I just find it kind of bloated. And like I know a lot of people love Odyssey, but like for me it's like the what's it called? Donkey Kong 64 Banana Collect Man syndrome, where it's like it's too much. They should have cut some of the fat there, because it feels like, you know, the game's a little bit tedious. At least I played it at a really bad time in my life, so I'll probably have to revisit it and give it a less biased outlook. But Odyssey is probably my my least favored of the 3D Marios. But that doesn't really mean much because it's still Mario, so it's like pizza, right? Oh, this pizza, it had like garlic on it. Well, whatever, you can just take the garlic out of the pizza. So I'm not really sure. This part is really not that fun. So you have to like, hang on, how do I do this? So you push this, and then hang on. Let's think about this. This camera angle is not doing really anything useful. Video below is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, oh. How many frames? Uh-oh. We're dropping frames. Alright. Okay, so this is not good. What the hell? Okay, that's interesting. I've dropped 3% of the stream has been dropped. Alright, that's not fun. I haven't really done anything though. Like, this should be fine. I'm thinking, I guess we'll just ignore it. It's dumb. Again, there's not really much I can do about that, because, like, yeah, it's like defaulting to 144p, so enjoy, like... Alright, so this camera angle is oh my god, this is actually good! We gotta trust Mario more than Lakitu. Lakitu. This sounds like a crime boss in, like, somewhere in like the mafia. So let's think about this. So pressing that, what does that actually do? I know it's supposed to aid with platforming up. Well, we could just ignore that and just long jump to it. This part of the level gives me some trouble. I like it because of how it looks, but then it gives me kind of a runaround here. A long distance run around. So let's see here. Oh, I see. They put up anti-long jump like things. It's like those anti-tank things from like Second World War. Oh my god, I took damage, but I picked up coins. So like Mario like got squished together for a moment there. Oh, I'm not sure how I'm doing this. I guess it's like the drop frames that are doing this. And now it's fine. I guess my neighbor, like, tripped over his, like, network cable or something while going to the toilet. That's not how it works. But, I don't know. I like the word neighbor because I always associate with, like, the neighbor from hell, which if you've never played that game, go ahead and do that. It's a very strange, surreal experience. What, those three... Oh, I was going to say that... Well, that didn't really help, and then that happened, so... Am I missing something? Like, I am not this bad at this game, come on. I'm like a speedrunner at this game. I took like 4 stream parts to finish this game when someone could do it in like 10 minutes with a long jump trick. What about this? Oh, okay. We did that. What do we do from here? Nothing, because we already cleared this part out. I wonder if anyone actually lives here. Like, in the Mario canon, who lives in Wet Dry World? No one. No one lives here. This game is like an abstract art experience, because all the levels take place in people's paintings, so it's all like art stuff. Why am I not... Wait, am I missing? I think wait, hang on. Is it the DS version that adds like the platforming segment? Because I could literally just wall jump here. There, see that... What did that pressing that button do then? Did it... Wait, hang on. It could have enabled stuff over there. Oh my god, there's like kids outside. They sound like they're dying or something. I really hate that. Okay, let's... Come on. Mario, you have one job. Didn't pay me for this in Brooklyn. So I was like... I talked about this on the stream, but I finally managed to do a Luigi Super Show voice. It was like, oh, Mario! Sort of, but except it's way too low in pitch. So I have to fix that. I think it's really like... If you can like interpret different characters, then you can do like D&D voices. No problem, eventually. And I like the recent D&D game I played because we finished off my first... So we finished off... It was my 3rd campaign overall. Or 4th campaign, actually. And we finally finished it. It took like 6 sessions. And it actually went fine. We finished off a... we finished off an arc. And now I have plans for more stuff there. Should we get... 100 coins? So unfortunately in this level, getting the red coins, you have to get back out here again, which I don't think you can do. So wait, hang on, now we can get a better look. Yeah, see, it's like somewhere in like Spain or something. So, oh my god, this level looks kind of creepy when you're like at the top level. So let's actually go down here. And just... Well, hang on, there were some coins up there. Let's get those first. Now I sound like a true Let's Player. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm currently doing. Oh. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. So I really probably should write down notes and be like, oh, this is what I should talk about on stream, because then I don't get like... When I'm trying to like make Mario tight rope walk or something, then I can resort to something to talk about. Oh, I'm so excited for Dwarf Fortress. Like, oh my god, on Steam, that's gonna be like the death of everything, because like I'm gonna stream that and people are actually gonna know what's gonna happen on screen, and I'm not good at explaining stuff, so it's probably better to do it that way. And I'm also really excited for a game called Starmancer. I didn't back it, but they're essentially like remaking a part of the game, and they basically chose not to release a demo for the game, and instead making just remaking stuff and working on an alpha that works. And honestly, I think that's for the best. I mean, look at Dwarf Fortress. That game is still an alpha, and it's getting a freaking Steam port. And it's still really complex, and honestly all the bugs add to the game, because I don't know, it's fun when crazy stuff happens in that game. I remember I was on Reddit, so I use Reddit sometimes, mainly for like reading on the D&D different D&D subreddits, and then like Dwarf Fortress. And someone was playing adventure mode or something, and he was at a volcano or something. He was fighting some beast or something, and they both fell in the volcano or something. And then, no, I think it was like in fortress mode. The characters did it by themselves. But basically what happened was the guy who got pushed into the volcano started reciting poetry as he fell in, and then he died. And the monster also fell in, and he criticized the poetry and was like, oh, well, that wasn't very interesting or something. Well, they both were like burning to ashes. I thought that was really funny. Oh, yeah, like this level is, God, is it just me or am I being like, oh, this level has this problem, this level, God, it's like, it's fine. Oh, we could get like the secret pepperoni like star. Secret pepperoni, is that like a Lego Island thing? God, Lego Island has Lego. Okay, I never played Lego Island 1 because I wasn't, like, that was way before my time. Lego Island 2 was such a bad game, but I love it so much. Like, look at a long play of that game and look at the dialogue. Whoever wrote that must have had, that must have been a highlight of their life, because I can't imagine writing that stuff and not having like the stupidest grin on your face. Like there's a part in it where like Pepper goes and he has to deliver pizza in the beginning of the game, and you do it to like a police person, and they like they like compliment him for his like heroic actions of like delivering it's so stupid. And then like the reason the bad guy escapes from jail is because he tricks Pepper into delivering him a super spicy pizza, and it makes him, gives him a fire breath, so he escapes from jail. It's so dumb. And like, oh my god, that game, it's like, it's bad in every good way. It's just dumb. So I still have that game. God, if I could stream that, all hell would like break loose. Like, that game has a lot of like hell energy to it. I'm really scared of streaming it. So yeah, you're not gonna see stream of that in a while. And I doubt I'd even get it to work on my PC. That's, oh my god, that game, I love it so much. I remember the music in that game is like pretty good. Like, it has a few like techno techno bangers in it. They're really fun. Techno bangers. Okay, let's get this. This one's really short. Come on, come on. Oh, what? We have like 93. Okay, this was really easy. I was like, oh man, we might have to go downtown, but I doubt we even have to. So let's go back here. This might actually be the worst water level. I mean, look at this. You can't even walk, and there's nothing to swim to. This one's useless. Why would you even need this? Well, let's get this one. The sex pyramids. What? The water pyramids of Azig. You ever realize how stupid Alucard is? Like, Dracula backwards. Yeah, that's good. And that's like, that was a thing in some movies, so it's not like Castlevania invented it or whatever. But that's, I think most people know it from there. That's, I think, at least in that community. I think this is the last one, or there might be one more. And it's a good thing these contain like a ton of coins. Like, this is a level I think the developers were like, you know, let's just put a lot of coins here. But the other levels, they don't have the same thing. Also, let's hope we can actually reach that. So let's get this star and that other one. So because the rest of these you can get pretty fast. Like, a lot of them you can just start the level, go where you need to do the thing, and then you're done. So we can do that. And God, when you say it like that, it sounds really boring. But like, this game is fun. It's just that this level, like, you have to do a lot of like trickery to get where you want to go. So let's see here. You just have to go up here. I forget what those enemies are called. The spinning electricity balls of hell. I'm sure they use those in like the jail as like a torture device in Mushroom Kingdom when they have to have like Bowser's spies give them like information. I feel like that's like a fan fiction someone's written, like an overly dark fan fiction of like of Mario, because I remember reading on Spookville there was this one where it's like it's told from the Bowser troops point of perspective, and Mario's like a insane like Genghis Khan dude. Not Genghis Khan, what's his name? Attila the Hun. I always mix those two up. Why would I do that? They're like completely different. I don't know anything about history except like stuff I know from know from Civilization. God, that's so dumb, but whatever. So in order to get this star, what do I need to do here? So I think what you need to do is go up here, activate a thing, then you need to jump down and then get up the elevator. So this one, hang on, is it even on? Let's see here. Oh, yes it is. So we need to activate the elevator, and it's probably not going to work, but we might as well try. Otherwise we'll have to get up another way, but let's just do it this way. Let's do that. Activate this! God damn it! Mario! You have a one job. Let's do this. Super easy. Look, look, I'm so good at this. Look. I did it. Oh. Okay. God, I love the scuttle bugs. Or those aren't scuttle bugs. What are they called? Tektites? That's Zelda. The Tektites are really rad. God, I still can't believe that's a real commercial, to be honest. You might want to have to be careful with these, because if they throw you on the same level you're currently on, you take damage. I like these enemies because you have to kind of like, oh, I fell for hours. Oh my god, that was like almost convincing if you like squint your ears. Is there like a word for squinting your ears? Like I barely listened, but like it sounds. Uh-oh, no, no, what was that? Those complete R's. Those complete Bologna. How do you even pronounce that? Bologna. I don't even know. Let's do this really quickly. I don't know. Let's get some coins. I don't know. It gives me a sense of. It gives me a sense of enormous well-being. No, what? I'm such a dumbass. Okay, let's do that again. Okay, that's another part of the video I'll have to like fix because of my incessant yelling, insistent yelling. I like how those things like they like get slower and slower, and then they have to like wind up again. Is that a 2D sprite? Looks like it. Yeah, it's like a 3D thing, and then there's a 2D sprite, two 2D sprites attached to it. At least that's what it looks like. Let's do this again. Oh, Mario. God, I love the way in Japan how you spell Mario with katakana. It's like Super Mario. I really love it. It's so good. Like they really drag out those vowels. It sounds so majestic. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. God, I knew this kid on Xbox Live when I was like 11. And, you know, back then, you know, there was this thing called squeakers, which are like, I guess Fortnite has them. I guess. But it's basically just kids that go online on like Xbox Live, and they yell at you if you kill steal and start camping. And they'd be like, and they're always from like Britain, I noticed. Like they would always be like, at least for me, I guess I got paired up with them because I'm from Europe. So it would be like, stop kill stealing me! And stuff like that. I mean, they'd just yell in the mic, and then there would be one listening to like Tupac or Tupac, if we're going by official gaming lore here. And it was interesting. I guess I was one myself, except I was too shy to go on the game chat, so I would always do party chats. So I don't know, I made some friends on there, which I've never talked to ever since then. I think a lot of people are like, oh man, I really miss my Xbox Live friends. And to be honest, I do too. I wonder what those people are up to. But I knew this one that was like XXX Majestic. And we would all, the Squeaker Squad that I was part of, would always be like, I wonder what Majestic is up to. Oh, I don't know. It was just funny. I remember one time we were playing like Gears of War 3 Horde mode. Horde mode in Gears of War. That was so much fun. Like Gears of War is a great game. But we did Gears of War 3 Horde mode, and he arrived like an hour late to the game we had planned or something because we forgot about time zones or something. And he like said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was watching Johnny English 2 or something." And he explained to me like, I think it was around the time the movie came out, and he was explaining to me like the plot synopsis and stuff. It was really weird. Johnny English. Have you ever seen a like more unfunny movie than that? Like unfunny funny movie? I guess there's something inherently funny with like Rowan Atkinson being like a special agent. I guess. I don't know. He's a funny man. You might not like his movies, but his stand-up is really good. If you like really lowbrow humor. Like his, I talked about it on the Sims 2 thing, but his, I think he called it, there's like a DVD of it or something. Like, I don't really trust my dad's judgment anymore because he thought George Lucas, I already told the George Lucas story of how he thought that George Lucas, like, wrote the prequels before the original trilogy. But he told me, you know, that Rowan Atkinson had this thing called a one-man show, but he had this other guy who also was part of it that would act like a narrator, and he got upset over it being called a one-man show and they're no longer friends. Or something. And honestly, knowing my dad, it's probably complete bullshit. And oh, we already got that one. Hang on. Oh, this is the... Wow, that was a really quick world. But he has a skit, you can look it up on YouTube. It's like Shakespearean acting or something. The School of Shakespearean Acting, and it's really good. And he also has one... welcome to, you know, Toby welcomes you to hell, or whatever. It's like the devil named Toby that, like, welcomes everyone to hell. And, it's really funny. It's very, like, non-PC. So it's like, they make jokes that, like, are kind of, I don't know, edgy, not edgy, but, like, you know, not family-friendly, which generally means that. I also like the dating... What's it called? The dating... Wait, what the hell? There's like a cannon in this level? I actually didn't remember that. Hang on, wait, there's a platformer there. Is that where I have to go? Wait, hang on. I need to get some... So there's one more star in this level, and I guess it's... Hang on. We already got that one, so I'm just making sure. Hello. Hello, Namibia, can you speak Spanish? I took a Spanish class in 7th grade, and then I never took Spanish again. I got to watch the Smurfs in Spanish, like the really bad Sony ad movie where they like advertised like the TVs and stuff. I watched that without subtitles in Spanish, and I didn't even know conversational Spanish, and I was expected to understand what they said. So no, I don't know any Spanish, unfortunately. Oh, Jesus. How do I get up there? I'm so confused. Like, there's a star left here, and I actually have no clue what to do. Hang on, there's something up there. Let me check. That's not the one we already got. Let's see here. Where would the... Am I missing something? Like, I'm having a brain fart here. Like, I feel like I should know which star to get, but I honestly don't. Like, there was one star on that tight, like, after the boardwalk here. There's one star. I just have no clue how to get to that thing. I guess there's a bomb up there. I haven't seen one in this level. Like, I completely forgot about this. Hang on. Can I do a long jump over there? That would not work, would it? Let's do a triple jump here and see if we can make it up there. Oh, no! That's so frustrating. Oh, okay, we're here. Is there something up here? No. Okay. Wait, hang on. Wait. Okay, I don't. So this part, I would actually get over there. Like, you can just long jump and you break that. Oh. You know, it took me the longest time to realize that Austria doesn't speak Austrian. Like, I thought they had their own language, and I also thought Dutch and German were closely related, like Norwegian and Swedish. No. It doesn't work that way, unfortunately. It's not that simple. It's like how, you know, the whole, like, Japanese kanji is just Chinese characters thing. Like, the Chinese, they write everything with the Chinese characters, and it's like, whoa, it's a lot of reading. It's very difficult to separate everything, probably. Okay, then long jump. Is there anyone up here? No. What? He's over there? Hang on. So where is the star? You know what I just realized? I think the reason this exists is so you can get downtown. Like, this is supposed to be the Wait, hang on. I missed the star in downtown. I'm so dumb. Actually, screw this. We're exiting the level, and we're just gonna go back there and get the highest altitude. It's way simpler. Say hola. Hola, senior. Like, I remember I remember I would learn like basic phrases in school, and it'd be like hola, and like I'm starting to realize like when you read textbook Spanish for like, I don't know, traveling, it's fine, but like if you actually want to read stuff or speak in it, like be really careful about learning different phrases, because otherwise you end up like I learned that saying I love you in Japanese is very bad. You don't do that in their culture. So like the textbooks, like the basic textbooks, I'm sure Genki goes through stuff like that, but like I don't think Genki should be teaching you how to say thank you and not explaining to you what gozaimasu actually adds. Okay, I pronounced that wrong, but you know, adds to that phrase to make it polite until way later. And then they like teach you kanji in like the most useful order, but they expect like a professor to go through that, so it's like you need a bit more than that, and it's just kind of annoying. But so I just use kind of everything. I follow like Japanese chiptune artists and stuff, and I just try to translate stuff they post, and it's fun figuring out what they're actually saying. Hola, hello, I love you too. Te quiero. That's my guess of how you pronounce that. You have a lot of Q's in Spanish compared to like you never see Q in Swedish. Like unless you're writing out an originally English word, you're never gonna see like the letter Q. And you'd be surprised when people are like, what? The English, they don't have o, a, and I'm like, why would you ever need them? If anything, they make it look really unreadable. Like, I've read so much English now. Like I'm half Canadian, I guess. I don't know. Like, I guess my primary speaking thing is English at this point, but like reading Swedish stuff is slower for me because you have like 3 more characters that look kind of ugly. Like, sorry, but o and a are like really ugly because they have like those dots on them, and they look kind of like nerds. they look dorky. I don't like them. No dorks on my timeline. All right, let's go. So this confuses me. You could just walk through this. Mario does not care about your brick buildings. All right, let's get up here. Smedis retweeted this, but I was in a call. We were supposed to play Dungeons and Dragons, but we ended up playing Duck Game instead. And I basically admitted that I actually don't know anything about Mexico outside of the stuff I learned in Beverly Hills, Chihuahua that I watched when I was like 9. God, that is like an amazing movie. But yeah, like saying I love you in Japanese, it's just not, they don't do that there, and it sounds kind of cold, but then it's like, well, you know, that's their culture. I guess we'll do like I always mix this. Oh, all right, this is really interesting. So this room has a lot more to it in the DS remake, but this, you can actually see, this is the first, I think this is the only part of the game where you actually get a reflection, and it's Lakitu. Like, see, that's so cool. And even in Maricam, he's still there. So this is a really cool detail, and the fact that his model actually, I guess, exists in the game space. I'm not sure how that works. I'm not sure about the technicals of this game, but that's really impressive. And there's also in this level, if you go over here and you look into the reflection, you see Wario's portrait, and you jump into and you unlock Wario. And I also think that there's like a power-up thing out there, and you get it as Luigi. You basically get the invisibility cap, and you run through here. You exit the door on the other side, and you go into like the void. It's so amazing. I think I retweeted that like a few years ago on my main, where I would say my main, like I barely use my public account, but other for like posting updates, but basically you go into the void in this game on the DS remake. I don't understand anything of what you say because I speak Spanish. Oh, well I'm sorry. Hang on. So this, I remember it's a, look at this. You have the, wait a second. I guess this is the first level where they use that like snowman picture again, but basically this is supposed to be your clue that, oh, there's a hidden painting in here. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to figure out the one in the basement for shifting sandlands other than accidentally running into it and making it like wobble around. And oh, okay, this is the actual level we're supposed to do. So this one is a bit strange. I'm not sure. This level is kind of strange. In the DS remake kind of fleshes it out a bit more. But let's do a bully mission. God, these things are just, their entire existence is based around bullying people. Come on, bullying the citizens of. Wait, hang on. What is this level called in German? Frostbuhlen Frust. Okay. And 90. Wow. 3/4 of the game is done. That's so strange. Like, this went by really quickly. I mean, the stream parts are cut up quite in pretty manageable chunks. But yeah. Okay. Why doesn't YouTube like default to I don't get why YouTube defaults to top chat. I really think it should like not do that. It's a very bad. So let's post another link and then let's keep playing the thing. The DS remake too. I had like two of that game, and one of them I accidentally stole from a friend. I was like 8 years old and not good. I lost it on a flight to Arizona in the North Americas, and not fun. Like that entire like thing with like, oh, I went to Arizona. Like, I don't have any relatives that live in America. Like, it's just that my grandma migrated. She's a duck. She migrated. God, whenever I hear the word migrate, I always think of either Dwarf Fortress when you get like migrants, or I think of like ducks like migrating to like a different part of the country. Yeah, my grandma is a duck. That's canon now, but she goes to Arizona in the winter, and then, well, she went to Arizona in the winter, and then she stayed in Canada during the summer. I think that's called being a snowbird. It's like a term for like old people that do that, that have the money to do that, because my grandma is like loaded somehow. I'm not really sure. Oh, Jesus Christ! Like, weird, like, I don't know why I thought about this, but I always found it like really awkward how my dad comes from like a really loaded family, and my mom's like comes from like a really like whatever, you know, working class background, you know, living in a small village, while my dad lived in a really expensive port city. So like their attitudes towards life are so different. Like, my mom's like, oh, just enjoy life. Like, if you hate working with this one thing and you're making so much, then don't work with that, because then you're just gonna feel like crap. And like, I agree, but then my dad's like, you know, you gotta be successful, and it's this completely different attitudes to life. And I don't know, I spend way more time with my mom's side of the family because they're actually Swedish, and to be honest, I prefer them mainly because it feels like, you know, they treat you less like a money-making thing. Okay, this part is really... Oh! Oh, it's speaking to me in a foreign language. I don't know what to do. Okay. German penguins. Let's go. You know, we should switch to, like, French here and pretend we're, like, in Quebec or something. I know Roy hates Quebec because he went there while going to, like, Japan with Stan. He hated Quebec. That's what you have to do. That's a really strange part of the level. You do not have to explain anything to me because I still do not understand you. I'm sorry, I just get like that when I'm like, oh wait. Let's see here. Oh, okay, that's... Oh, okay, that's like the Green Demon challenge then for this level. Green Demon challenge. I think there has to be like a ROM hack for that where it instantly kills you and they appear in every level because the Green Demon challenge... I don't know if I'd ever stream that, to be honest, but that's basically like a challenge in this game where you spawn a 1-up mushroom and it just follows you around the level and you have to avoid it. And if you get it, you have to restart. And it's like a survival thing. And it's interesting because you approach the game like a horror game. Like the extra lives in this game mean so little that they might as well like just scare the crap out of you instead. Oh, let's see here. This is like a mini maze. It's like something I would make in Dwarf Fortress. I'm gonna start streaming that again when the Steam version comes out because then, like I said before, it's not, people won't get eye strain. That's my biggest concern. Like honestly, the biggest concern was like actually streaming it in a way where it actually looks good because otherwise it's just like Roy told me once, 8-bit vomit. Like it's just it's so much work just to watch a stream. So I might as well take the easy way. And some people hate graphic packs. I mean, I do too. I think hate. Okay, hate is a strong word. I guess I just don't use them because I find them more confusing. But my main concern is just, you know, not giving people eye strain because I basically got that. Hello, Damien. How are you? Wage dish in ace. Mario goes to Quebec and doesn't know French. Well, like I'm going into this not knowing really anything. Wait. This is really why this is such a specific spot. It's like right where you spawn. I guess they didn't have anywhere else to put it. Okay. I have no clue what it says. I like when there's like a Swedish-ish, like there's a Germanic word in there that's common in other Germanic languages, and you're like, oh, I actually get what it says. it says like Spiel or something. You're like, oh, it means like play, so that's easy. Here we go. This has some chunky fingers. I like how Mario's hands are like balls, and then they turn into like chunky fingers. Chunky Kong. Hang on. Or I always like make sure just the volume is right, even if I haven't like touched the audio in like a while. I'll still look at it and like be like, is this okay? Like I haven't even touched it, and it's like I'm still like super anxious that like the OBS has reset itself or something stupid, and then it's like, oh, I'm sorry, the entire stream Mario was just making really suggestive noises while I'm like, oh! Oof. Every time someone says oof online, which is like the stupidest, not stupid, but like one of the most annoying phrases, honestly, I always read it like Mario oof, which makes it like slightly more okay, I guess. I guess let's do the igloo. Should we save the igloo? I guess I'll just do the igloo then. I'm not sure how many coins are in there for a 100 coin thing. So that'll be interesting. I know you can get locked inside this level. I found this out through Versus with Tyler and Tyler with what are their usernames? Attacking Toucans and Josh Jepson. They do this Versus thing and it's really really fun. But they did one of this game and it's just so good. And oh, you can actually do that. I guess we'll okay. Let's do the 100 coin then, just to get that out of the way because I think this one is gonna be a bit more challenging than the other ones. Oh my god, it's so dumb. When it's fading in, you get hurt anyway. Now I wonder, does that enemy show up in any other game? Because I've only seen it in this one. Might be in like Mario Party or something. Like Mario Party 3 or something. Or something. And stuff. And something. Okay. Yeah, good. So those enemies, if you jump on them, things get kind of chaotic because then you're like spinning around and stuff happens. Search Motomoto in YouTube, please. I can't watch stuff while streaming, and I don't know what that is. And there's like the second shy guy in the game. Like, is this the first level those show up in? Because I don't recall seeing those. Oh my god, this really is Quebec. Oh my god! God, my dad has like, he hates Quebec like with a dying passion. He's like, oh, the elitist French! Like he thinks all French are like elitist snobs or something. I mean, I'm sure there's like some truth to some stereotypes. And it's probably like an ugly truth. But like, it doesn't mean all of them are like that. But my dad always thinks that like everyone from Quebec is like, oh, you don't know French, oh, or whatever. It's weird. He had like the story of like, oh, I went to a gas station once and they expected me to speak French. I hate this. And like, I was like, where was it? Oh, it's like in North Quebec. And I'm like, well, if it's North Quebec, then doesn't that make sense then? Because it's not like in Montreal or whatever, where it's like more localized. Like, okay, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Yeah, okay. Screw that coin. We're not getting that. Oh, let's get it. Oh, I need the money. I need my gas money. There we go. Mario paid a lot of money to get here from the Royal Racetracks. How much money do you think they waste on every like Mario Kart tournament? It has to be a lot. I wonder how many extra lives I'm gonna have by the end of this, because it's probably gonna be a lot. We don't have to go over to the other side. I guess we might as well climb the snowman again. Like, I think this is one of those levels where you gotta be really careful with the coins, because I have a feeling we're gonna be starving for them in a few seconds. Okay. Oh, okay, that was really cool. Okay, we'll do that. And I always liked how the coins sounds like a bit warped when you're underwater, or just in water in general. I don't know what the point of those Shy Guy things are. I guess we're like on like a Shy Guy burial ground and the snowman just took over. Like, you'll have to like make sense of the levels in a way. Probably not worth it. So let's, oh, hang on, I just realized without the shell, getting up to the igloo is hard. We actually have to climb the snowman. So what we have to do is, well, there's probably like another way to do this. Hang on, I can do like a speedrun move here, aka me messing around for 5 minutes trying to get this to work. What? Nope, that did not work. Oh, no. Might as well reveal what I had planned for streaming, but after my Wii U Mario Maker thing, which I have a twist on that. It's Mario Maker with some stuff that I'm gonna use to make levels, and you're gonna be able to play them hopefully if that still works. But it's gonna be Mario Maker with a twist to it. But not only that, it's also after that I'm thinking of doing Resident Evil, the original. It's gonna be a really, really quiet game. So I don't know how that's gonna work, but it's gonna be Resident Evil 1 on my PS2 that's like on its last leg, so hopefully it doesn't like explode while we're playing. And I've already played through the game once as Jill, and I was like borderline like not gonna make make it. And apparently when you replay the game, it's not really that different. So it's not like in 2 where playing through a second time unlocks more of the story. So that will be fun. And oh, okay, we're gonna have to get in there. I think that's where you can get stuck, unfortunately. Yeah, you get kind of soft locked. Sorry, but bye. Oh, thanks for watching. Oh. It's always nice, like, having, like, casual, like, not casual, but, like, just regular conversations about stuff. Like, it doesn't even have to be about the game. It could be like, oh, hello. Oh, I'm doing this. And then it's just nice. It's really nice. Du hast! God, I love that so much. Okay, so we got the 100 coin start. That was really simple. And then we get this. And then we just have to get the red coins. And I think we're done with this level. Honestly, I was kind of nervous about this level because I remember the 100 coin star like screwed me over at some point. And then I remembered like the verses where he got stuck there. Wow. This and Wet Dry. How long have we streamed? An hour. Okay, that's not amazing, but it's better than something, I guess. You know, I see a lot of people that stream on Twitch, and I'm like, am I, like, I think about this a lot, but like, you know, why would I ever want to use Twitch again? I'm like, well, Twitch is way easier to stream on because you can actually go to your, it's just, it has a way better interface, but the problem is, like, most of my followers are on YouTube, and I really hate splitting that up. Like, I already talked about this, but like, unless I'm streaming with someone who uses Twitch, which would be a very specific situation, but like, I don't know, most of the people I know stream on Twitch, I would probably go on Twitch and like host. And then, I don't know, that would be it. I don't know. So the song I played in the beginning was totally not on my album or anything, but that's I have to actually work on some stuff there because I'm thinking of when I release the album, I'm gonna have to get like go through DistroKid or something, which I've heard is pretty good, and then just get that album on streaming platforms because let's be honest, pretty much everyone uses Spotify to listen to their music. And not putting it on there is like shooting yourself in the foot. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, we have so many stars. Man, what if I actually finish the game in the stream? I doubt it, because it's only been an hour, but it would be interesting. I actually have to do homework today. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do some homework, and it was like just a cross question thing, but like, my school is really strange because like I really don't care about it anymore. Like I've lost pretty much all passion for anything school related ever since they my school was like this music thing, and then they rechanged it and opened it again. So the people who joined the school originally are like second-class citizens or something. Like we're basically, the teachers have to think, oh wait, there's 2 third graders or what. They have to think about Group A and Group B on everything, and then they mess everything up, and then like they ignore stuff. For example, this really pissed me off. Basically, when you join the school, you're like, oh, are you okay with your face and, you know, pictures of you, for example, in a group thing, being on the main site? I was like, no, because privacy. And then they they live stream a concert that I'm in and don't even tell me we're live streaming. Like, it's just assumed. This is awful school. Really, like, I'm glad I went there and all, but like the only thing I really got out of it was like money, pretty much, from like student stuff that I don't ever have to pay back, which is like really greedy to say. That and music theory, and that's it. Like, everything else you want to learn about music production, you learn by producing music instead of a teacher telling you. Like, like when I joined on my first year, everyone was learning about what an EQ was, because that's like a foreign concept to a lot of people. But for me, I'd already done this, and like I wasn't good or anything, but it's just, I guess my thing is that, you know, if you love music and you produce music and you write music, don't go to a music school. It's unless you want to unless you want life on easy mode for like 3 years and you want to make money out of it, don't do it. Like, it's just a waste of time. I could barely even do it because, like, on the 3rd year, when all these new students joined, like, oh my god, the new students, they're awful, but, you know, the entire atmosphere of the school, like, changed. And now it's like, anyone with, like, a Ramones t-shirt can, like, join and, like, I'm gonna learn the guitar and then be an asshole to everyone, and it sucks. So, like, the atmosphere of the school is, like, far less relaxed than before, and it's just full of, like, Chads and Beckys everywhere, if you know what I mean. Oh, God. And, you know, we had these jazz musicians that joined at some point, they played their music there, and they look like human beings that have their own motives and stuff. They don't look like they're copying anyone, and it's like, wow, these people, like, they're human beings. What the hell happened? God, that sounds so elitist, but, like, for me, it's like, I don't want to go to a music school full of dicks, you know? And I'm glad it's ending soon so I can study other stuff and then hopefully go somewhere else and learn game composition. Because I think that's way more useful than just, oh, here's how you EQ on your 3rd year. So yeah, like, nothing against the people who work there, but Jesus Christ, like, that pissed me off. Like, oh, we're gonna play concert. Oh, we're live streaming it. Isn't that cool? Well, you know, except the except the thing with privacy. I don't know why I even brought that up. I guess it really annoyed me. So yeah, I'm looking forward to school being over, and then I can, like, learn Japanese and read other stuff, and then doing game composition. Let's get this started, because this one is not fun. Well, actually it is pretty fun, but, like, this one, if you screw it up... Oops. Oh yeah, so this level has a gimmick. It's like Little Man and Big Bang. So you basically go through this level, and you can go through these warp pipes, and you transform the level big and small. And it's a very, very cool concept. I really like it. Gulliver Gumba. I don't know what that means. Oh. But yeah, like, I don't know. I think when you join a school, you have to be kind of careful, because you're like, okay, do I already know stuff about this? Like, I think the internet has kind of ruined the entire point of schools, because if you can learn history just by reading, like just Wikipedia articles with sources to them, then, like, or, like, buying books and stuff, like, is there even a point to doing that? Like, that's okay. Now I'm like going crazy here, because no one's gonna spend the money on that. But, like, I think if you're learning, like, design of something and you already know what you're doing, then you're already probably aren't you already qualified to, like, work? No. Now I'm like Mr. Idiot here. It has no clue how anything works. Wait, isn't that Koopa the Quick? Oh. So if you go in the big mode, that's actually Koopa the Quick. So I think we just ended his life. So let's go back to the big mode again, and let's do Wiggler, because that's like a part of the game I didn't know for a long time, was that you're actually fighting against a Wiggler. It's pretty fun. Also, like, I don't know what's up with this part. Like, I guess the water is, like, wet and you can't jump. I remember in the Mario 64 versus, Tyler was like, oh, it looks like Mario's sweating. Which it kind of does. It's like, oh, mamma mia. Good game and good stream. Oh, thank you, Sergeant Slayer. How are you? Toto. God, these trumpets, they're so anthemic, I guess. Yeah, there's, like, you know, to add on the whole school thing, there's also like a lot of drama regarding like personal stuff, where, like, you know, a teacher gets treated like crap because, oh no, I can't believe you dare to care about. Well, I'm sure there's more to that, but you know, the teacher would like care a lot about their family and be like, sorry, I can't come today because something about my family, and it's like, you know, there's this bad blood, and it's just, you know, I'm just kind of glad it's almost over, and like I can just half-ass it at this point. Oh. And then I'll have to study history and stuff, and that'll be fun on my own terms. So you're gonna have to have some self-discipline there. Oh, Jesus! Oh my God! What an obtuse way to enter like Wiggler's abode. Actually, I think what we need to do is break the water on top. Break water. Isn't that like a term for like? I actually I'm too scared to bring that up. That's like, we don't talk about that on stream. That's that's too much. Breaking water, that's something else. You have to like get rid of the water when you're like small Mario. And then wait, how the hell do we get up there? I guess we just return to the. You have to remove the water, and then you have to go back there in big mode. Also, that fish will eat you, so don't go near him. Oh no, I went on my timeline and someone was posting chicken nuggets. Don't do that. You're just making me hungry. I haven't eaten fast food in a really long time, and I feel very powerful now because of it. Like, God, fast food. Like, the only like food I order, like food you just order and you just eat it and it's like crap, is basically just pizza, which is probably worse, to be honest. But I don't know. You can put stuff on pizza that makes it slightly better, like banana. Banana on pizza is good. It's a Swedish delicacy, and you just gotta try it and then tell me if it's bad or not, because I think it's fine. You just gotta put on some curry and then it's fine. Not a fan of this part, so this is like really awkward. You have to do like a Mario Flight Academy stunt. Okay, that went pretty well. Not oh my God, the 100 coin mission in this level. Oh, my favorite. Oh no, Mario! God, I'm talking to him. He's like my friend. I have to protect him from all the hazards in this game. Oh. God, another game I'm actually excited about is Risk of Rain 2. I was gonna buy it, and then my credit card thing, not credit card, what's it called? Like, my bank was like, oh, excuse me, we're actually doing stuff right now. You can't do that. And I was so upset. I was like, oh, I want to play Risk of Rain. Never doing that again. That was like, I don't like that. Let's not do that. Let's not make noise anymore. Like, wait, hang on. Isn't this one of the secrets? It's probably like in the small mode. Like, you enter there, you enter Bowser's gunpowder zone. Oh my God, I think we killed Koopa the Quick. He's like dead. He was a traitor. We had to remove him from existence. You know, I had this thing recently. So I made a joke about communism in one of my videos and like the Mario Party thing, but like I have no clue how anything of that works. I just think it's funny because, you know, I read about Stalin in like history class, and it's just I don't know. It's just funny to me for some reason. Like I'll casually have a Stalin me on every console that I have that supports Mii's. It's so stupid, but I just think he's funny. But like, I just imagine him, you know, with the social media stuff. How would, if he existed now, what would he do? He would like take selfies with people and then like open Photoshop and remove them when they like soft block him for his political opinions. That's how I imagine it. I don't know. I just find that stuff, like history stuff, funny sometimes because there were a lot of interesting people then. Ah, see, there is. Okay. At this point, it's not even funny anymore. It's like, oh, language I don't understand. Oh, I got so interested in linguistics. It's fun. I feel like learning basic linguistic terms helps you a lot. So basically, we just have to end this poor Wiggler's life. And I think what happens is that when you kill this thing, Basically we're like killing it for some reason. I don't even know why. And then it's like, oh, something possessed me or something. And like, I'm taking damage. Why am I taking damage? I literally killed it. Oh my god. Oh, Mario. Let's do that again. Okay. That was not a good speedrunning strat. Hang on, I can get some. There we go. There we go. So, you know, I've talked about the thing with talking to dogs. You have to be like, huh. You have to be like, who's a good boy? You have to start high and end low. Otherwise, well, that's the only way you can talk to a dog, honestly. Otherwise, I doubt your dog skills. I remember I was reading this thing about, you know, oh, this is what you don't do when you have a dog. And all of them would just say, don't feed them from the table. Don't let them jump up on you because then they're trying to dominate you. Da 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 da. And I'd be like, uh-oh, my dog does all of this. But to me, it's like, I think I value other things in having a dog because, like, I don't know, man. Like, my dog does stuff I don't like, but I just find it, like, annoying rather than, like, bad, I guess. Like, you know, it would tell you, oh, don't let it jump up on people. And, like, no dog I've ever seen does that unless they have, like, an owner who, like... I met this one dog owner who had this, like, not a Shih Tzu, like this just big dog, not a Shih Tzu of course, just this big dog with a lot of knots in it, just this really big fur ball of a dog. It was really cute, but this dog was so aggressive. I don't think I've ever seen a dog more aggressive towards my dog was just, oh, another dog, oh, and then this dog is like that's my that's my dog sound effect. Hey, oh, hello Rockstar. But like this, what she would do when this dog was like aggressive, she would be like, oh, and then she would freaking tackle the dog on the ground and like have it in like a neck. She would push the dog down on the ground with like it holding its neck down. It was like a quarterback. It was like a American football move, and like a police takedown. And she would be like instantly be like, no no no, it's all right. She does. I have to do this sometimes to keep her under control. I'm like this borders on not only animal abuse, but like, okay, I'll take your word for it. That's okay, I guess, but it's weird. Like, I'm walking the dog, and it's like, and then it's like, police takedown of her own dog. I guess the reason they put coins here is because every time you hurt the Wiggler, you take damage. Is that a bug, or is my game... Uh-oh, okay, that worked. Let's do this instantly. Like, I didn't know about this room for a long time. This level was mysterious for me for a long time. In general, like, the dogs I met that are the most aggressive are like small, like, pooch dogs. Oh, you're supposed to be that big? Okay. Mario, you gotta protect the Wiggler. There we go. I remember there's this like there was this Mario game that was like a pick your own adventure, choose your story thing on some console, some obscure console. I forget what it was, but there was like a Wiggler in it that was really cute. And I remember I used it as my profile picture for a while. I have to find what it is. Hang on, maybe I can Google that. It's like a Mario game. Choose your adventure. It was like Mario World or something. Adventure books. What was it? Like, it was like one of the most obscure Mario games, I think. Very, very strange. Games? Here we go. I'm on the Super Mario Wiki. Not the Super Nintendo. Not the Nintendo. It was not on any of the main consoles. It was not the e-reader, no. Other. Apple II. Atari, Coleco. Nintendo Play Choice. The hell is that? I've never heard of that. PC. Mario is Mario teaches typing. Screensaver collection. Oh, that's really good. Mario Takes America? Oh, that's interesting. I can't seem to find it. Did it ever act? Barco Battler. Hang on, this could be it. No. I know it exists. It's like Super Mario Bros. Mushroom World. It was like, no, that's a pinball machine. Super Mario anime. I remember it's like an anime thing. It's not the movie, but it's like, if you Google it, it should exist, and it's like it's part of some game. The Super Mario World anime? No, that's a cartoon. This is totally different. Let's see here. Super Mario anime. Super Mario World anime. Let's do that. What the hell? This actually exists? Oh yeah! Yeah, okay. So you use a phone. This is actually a game where you have to choose stuff. This was made for the Terebiko, if that's how you spell it. Okay, hopefully. This is the Mario world we deserved. It's like from a game. It's not actually. Wait, hang on. Terebiko. I have no clue. No, that doesn't exist either. Jesus Christ. This is hard. I'm actually serious about this. I want to find it. I thought the tiny huge island was so cool the first time around, but I was much younger at the time. It's I don't know. I don't mind it, but like getting around it can be kind of annoying. So let's see here. What? This is so strange. There's like a fan dub. That's interesting. Wow, that's probably anime game. Oh, here it is, Terebiko. Oh my god, this is it. So, it's basically like a choose your own thing, and you use like a phone or something, and there's like a wiggler in it. That's like the best thing ever. There's also a lot of like enemies here, and it's kind of cute. I recommend you go and watch it. You just search like Mario Terebiko, and it says Terebi, 2 K's and O, and or you can just search like Mario Toyoshi no Boken Land or whatever. Fun fact: the voice of the Red Yoshi was Ikyo Otani, who would later go on to voice Pikachu in the Pokemon anime. It's interesting. I'll have to watch this later. That's so cool. That's really obscure though. Like that wasn't on the Super Mario wiki. So yeah, that's interesting. Let's see here. Gulliver Gumba. Gulliver Gumba. Let's see here. Okay. The old Gulliver. So let's keep this level going. Oh my god. The 100 coin mission. You know, I'm starting to realize I don't think I like this level either. It's weird. I'm coming back to this game. I'm like, I love this game, and then I'm like pointing out all the things I don't like. So I guess we'll do a 100 coin. Just okay. There was no coins there. I'm thinking, what do we do? Oh, that's interesting. Piranha plants, maybe. I think I'll do Koopa Man, because the last thing I want to do is a race. Well, honestly, the race in this level, I forget where you have to go, but I can't imagine it's too hard, because you can just kind of... This level has so many slopes and stuff, I can't imagine it being very hard. There he is! Don't kill him! We gotta protect him. Here we go. Entering the something. Entering the zone of Koopa the Quick. Alright, here we go. Oh, Jesus. Again, no. What? He's not appearing. Maybe it says here. Oh, I only show up Oh. I guess he shows up. Let's go for 100 coins then. A really awkward late 100 coins. And then let's go into that little cave to finish it off. Or... I should be careful of going down there because there's a shell that can help you go up again. But I'm not going to use that because... should we jump down there? Thinking. This could be really difficult. I'm gonna take all the coins I can find up here first. Just so it's done. Oh! I remember watching this Super Mario cartoon as a kid on this very weird site. I don't know if it was official or not. I can't find it anymore. I think it was like... I remember it had like Wario in it or something, and it had like all the characters or something. Maybe it was a fever dream. I have no clue. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't exist. It's like some fricked up memory I have. See, we can't swear on the stream. But like, I don't know what it was. I can't remember it. I just remember like parts of it, and I remember watching it on like some site or something. I never watched like the Super Show until later and stuff. It was strange. I'm pretty sure it wasn't like some Newgrounds animation either. Could have just been like ad stuff, like, you know, the Televico or whatever, where it's just clips. Oh, all right. I guess we can get that, but we're not getting that now. Oh my God, this was a bad idea. That was not the brightest of moves. Oh, there's like clouds down there. This is like a huge level, but then when you're small, you're like, you can't take 2 steps without falling off. You gotta be careful with this level because you have to ground pound them unless you don't want any coins. Don't jump. Ooh, Grimbus. The Grimbus 2000. There's a character in my D&D thing named Grimbus. I really like that name. Oh my God, I don't think we're supposed to go this way. Yeah, okay. No, I'm not doing that. Let's go back. Here we go! Don't fall! God. That's like bone-chillingly close for comfort. So I'm thinking, we can just take a shortcut by going through this because then, like... Oh, never mind. This is even worse! Jesus, I forget these things don't give you... Oh, they give you 1 coin. Just make sure they don't run into you. 2 coins. Nice. You know, I'm starting to realize recently that, like, I really wish that I lived in, like, the desolate countryside or something, because, like, sometimes I just want to go outside and walk without being, like, greeted by people, or just walk past people. Like, it's awkward. I'd rather walk past, like, a badger or something. Like, I really don't like urban, like, places. It's probably because I grew up in like the mountains. You go like back doors and you're like in, I don't know, a ski hill, and you see like a deer or reindeer and stuff. Like, I don't know. I guess I just wish I lived like not where there's buildings. It's just I prefer trees. It's nicer. The environment. We might as well get the secret thing, honestly, because I think that's getting those, getting that one plus the coin thing is a better combination. That's 3. I think another one is going through these small entrances. So it's very specific, but I think I know what to do. Isn't it? No? Is it on? Oh, it's on the other side, right? Ooh, would you be excited if Banjo-Kazooie get added to Smash Ultimate as DLC? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Like that, I know everyone like talks about that, and for me it's like, oh, that's probably never gonna happen. But like, it's that thing I secretly hope about, because Banjo-Kazooie, that's like one of my favorite series. So if that ever gets added to Smash for whatever reason, then what? Hang on, I didn't know about that. I would be really, really happy. So for me, that's like absolutely, I would be excited. I'd probably be surprised first, like what? But you know, at this point, you can't really be surprised. I mean, Cloud made it in. I remember when Cloud made it in, I was like, what the frick? And then I actually played Final Fantasy VII, and I really love it. Really love that game. I've been playing it on Switch, and I enjoy it a lot more than the PS1 original because of the load times and stuff. But God, that game. Some people don't think it's aged well. I beg to differ because I think it's a really wonderful game. And I mean, sure, it looks kind of weird, but I just have a lot of fun with it. More than 9, because I feel like 9 kind of dragged. And I think part of it's because it's so slow. So having a Switch version of that's pretty good. Oh my god! I did not want that star. I want the secret one. If I die now, I'm gonna be really upset because I don't want to die. I have like 86 coins. We're gonna have to do this. It's probably hopefully it's gonna be stuck there. Let's do this. Do this, and then be confused. Actually, let's go up here. It's easy access. Watch out for the hole. So, I remember when that Rayman leak by that Omni guy, or I forgot what his name was, but he was this really, really talented artist. He juked everyone with like the Rayman thing for Smash 4. I remember Roy Boy is a he's a good man. He did videos back then, and I remember it was around the time we like first started talking. He did a video on is Rayman in Smash? He did like this news segment or something. It was really funny. He retired doing video game reviews, so I hope he starts doing that again. For the Smash Ultimate leaks that I took with my smartphone. And we're cutting corners financially with this level. Let's talk to AK Family Home, or whatever his name is. I see him sometimes on my timeline. He makes like Nintendo videos, and he uses like the pink bomb as an avatar. I always enjoy it when people use like Mario enemies as avatars. Like there's already enough Goombas, but like I don't think I've ever seen a Koopa or a Shy Guy, or actually I've seen Shy Guy. That's Strider, the guy who breaks like Paper Mario. Yeah, same here. They are the last character I would want in Smash. I'm content with the roster otherwise. Yeah. Isn't it like, oh my god? You're kidding me! What? You know what? I think I've had enough of this level. Let's do another level. Actually, let's do this level. Let's do like everything else other than the 100 coin. Because Jesus Christ. I think my best bet. Yeah, let's just do the piranha plant thing, and then let's do everything. Like I think the secret thing. You know what? I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna be a video game cheater. Let's do this. Tiny Big Island is the name. No, Tiny Huge Island. Okay. Mission's objective is okay. Koopa the Quick. 5 itty bitty secrets. On the opposite end of the small doorway near the start of the course, the small hole where the cannon would be. Oh! That's... Okay. Okay, I get it. Let's go! Okay, let's first do this one. My mood instantly dropped when I died. Oh, and then I have to clean up my room again because my dog brought in like 15 things that got stuck in his fur. Oh no! I already screwed it up. Where do I go? I guess we go back to the entrance and then make our way back. God, like, wearing headphones really screws you up. No! No, 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 no! Oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't realize that thing was so aggressive. I thought they were, like, passive until you get close to it. I didn't realize it was gonna, like, murderize me. Also, I need to see more boos as, like, that would be my avatar because I'm really shy. So I would be a shy boo. My name would be Boo Guy 56. Why 56? Because I don't know. I don't know what the most obtuse way you could choose your number in like your username. Like, oh, I had 59 stitches to when I got my appendix removed or something. That would be kind of cool though if you actually knew how many stitches it was. That would be like a funny thing you could prank people with. Or not prank, but you know. I had a friend who had a friend. I haven't talked to him in a long time, and I don't even know where he is now. But he got his appendix removed, and then got diagnosed with epilepsy in like the same year. And I felt really bad for him. I remember he was like the best Smash Bros player I ever knew back then, because you know you're like 9 years old and you have no clue what you're doing when you're playing Smash. And he played his Meta Knight. Don't make fun of it, okay? But he was really good with Bowser as well. And I remember he played. I think he just played with the Wiimote. He didn't play with the nunchuck. He just played with the Wiimote, and he was like one of the best Smash players ever. Like if he went to a tournament now, he would probably lose maybe. But it was still so cool. Like as a kid, you were like, oh, I can't beat you. And I had like a GameCube controller, and he had like a Wiimote, and I would still lose to him. Hello, hello, Rusted Pro. I guess we'll just. Oh, hello. Oh, that's like a thumbnail. No, Green Demon, no! Oh no, we died. So let's. Oh my God! And then we screwed up the Piranha Plant thing. Let's just do the secret. Let's get some coins. Would it be safe to say this is the worst Wonder Coin mission in the game? Because they're all like spread out everywhere. God. I think you can tell when you love a game when you complain about it while playing it. I mean that sarcastically, and like actually, yeah, that's kind of true because because you would like be more casual about it. So let's see here. Okay, so this is the reason I probably shouldn't have started with this, because this jump right here would have screwed me up. Also, there's a blue coin in here. I've completely forgot about that. That was it? In terms of... Okay, so we got 31 coins in here. That covers us a lot, because if... What, no! Doing that again! Do you like video games? I like I like video games, and then I screwed up a long jump. Be glad I'm not playing the NTSC version. Props to him, I can't play Smash without a great GameCube controller. Yeah, it's... I don't know. It's crazy how good he was at the time. It's just a Wiimote, and like, doing like Smash attacks, you just have to do it via timing. And I know a lot of people don't use the C-sticks, because then you can charge it up. But I'm not sure. Is there like a point to charging it, your Smash attacks in like the meta? Because I don't play meta. I really dislike meta games in general. But like, is there a point to charging up your Smash attacks in Smash in the meta? Or do people just use the C-stick just for a quick smash? A quick smash. You know, you get what I mean. Where's Mr. Shy? There he is! Hello! Hello! Oh. I like how Shy Guys are shy, and then Boos are also shy, but they're just called Boos. So there's two shy guys. Oh no, here he is! Oh no! Actually, let's not make this even harder than it is. Jesus Christ! See, it's getting a bit more musical here, a bit more dynamic. Hi, oh hi, the awesome Panda LPs. I like how like I read off the usernames. It sounds very like, I don't know, very internet. Okay, let's go. 98 stars. Soon we're at 100. I really want to finish this game today, because I think if I get past this level, if I'm not wrong, we've pretty much done this entire floor, and we can go up to the attic, and we can do like the other levels, and I think I would be way quicker at those, especially like Rainbow Ride. Like, Rainbow Ride is— No, not again! This game, I swear to God, or at least this level is giving me hell. I don't even know what I was gonna say. The Rainbow Ride thing, like, that level should be way harder. I had a lot of trouble with that as a kid, but like, going back to it, it's not that hard. Yes, it does more damage when you charge it up, but like, in the meta, would that like actually be worth it? Because then you can just avoid the smash attack, or is it like, you know, they flick the C stick just to knock someone out, and they use the smash when someone's screws up a charge or something. Like I've used, I don't know. That's how I think, because smash attacks when you don't charge them up are still really good. So that's something I never really considered. The reason I'm doing this room first is because if I don't and I die there when I have a lot of coins, then I'm going to be even more upset. And like, we're not going to run out of extra lives anytime soon. God, I'm running into so many. There we go. Okay. Barato. So there's this thing I can do with my mouth. It's disgusting, but basically I can flap my right cheek, like, but I can't do it with my left cheek, and it makes me really upset. Otherwise it becomes like, I hate it. I hate this so much. This is what I strive for with a stream, making disgusting, awful noise. I mean, this is basically like harsh noise music in Stream 4. Okay, Mario, run away. Let's not do a long jump this time, because that didn't really work. Oh! And okay, we gotta do this. Well, this level is giving me like, it's gonna be the reason I die. Jesus Christ. What the hell is this level? I take back anything I said about this level, because like, the Snowland level has like, I don't know, it's good, I like it, I don't know. This game has a lot of flaws, but I really love it still. I don't know, is that like weird? I don't know. It's just, you know, maybe we shouldn't be ignoring the Goombas. That will probably drive someone insane when they watch the archive. I watched one of my archives recently of something. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Like, I was collecting 100 coins, and then I was like taking really big risks and stuff. I was like, what? Why would you do that? So if you're frustrated at something I do, then trust me, I'm there with you in the archive, just cringing. Like, I don't know why I'm skipping all this stuff. Like, this is pretty good. Oh, see, you can get so many coins here, like, really easily. And then there's, like, a Shy Guy. That's, like, one of the few times you'll ever see one of those. And then... Oh. See, oh my god, we'll have, like, 60 coins when we get out of there. Get out of there, get out of there. Hello, I am Swedish. Okay. Hello. Oh, I hate it. Oh no! Oh, we gotta take the aquatic route. It really upsets me that the Koopa Cape level in Mario Wii never came back, or Mario Kart Wii never came back. Or did it on the, like, the 3DS version? Because I have no clue. Or 3DS version, the Mario Kart 7. Because I remember I was playing 8 with my friend, and he was like, "Oh, I'm so upset they didn't put Maple Treeway in this game. That's like my favorite level." I was like, "Yeah, but they put it in the 7 version, so I guess they didn't want overlap." But I don't know. I wouldn't mind the overlap. Really depends on the situation. If you make it obvious you're going for it, then no. But your opponent's screw up is open, then it's a good option. Okay, well that makes sense. I like the delay here. I guess that's one pro to Twitch is that there's no ridiculous like delay. It's like a ridiculous relay, but I don't know. Okay, I only have like 12 people that follow me on Twitch, so I'd have to like do it to the Twitter audience. But on YouTube, I have like 300 I don't even know how many I have, but did I actually see it? So that's good. Oh. Mario, we have 51 coins. We have 51 coins. You literally have... Literally is like the most overused word ever. And I feel like I'm part of that. Because sometimes I slip up and I'm like, oh, that's literally the dumbest thing ever. And it's like, yeah, okay. I don't know, it's just, that's not what it means. It's like one of those filler phrases. I always use like stuff, things, and stuff like that. Again, there you go. And it just sounds like garbage. You're just adding more and more stuff to your sentence and making it harder to digest. So saying, oh, literally, it doesn't mean anything anymore. Okay, Mario. Mario! Jesus. Okay, I can't look at chat now. This is hard. So I don't know what to do here because every time I jump to the entrance, I kill myself. So let's go backwards instead then. Oh my god, this actually might work. I should have done this instead. Oh my god. And then there we go, 77 coins. Now the chance of us dying suddenly grew way smaller because we have like a majority of the coins we need. And then like we don't really, I don't know. I guess we go for the secrets, but I want to focus on the 100 coins first because if I screw this up, I'm gonna be really upset. And I'm gonna cancel the stream and I'm gonna cancel everything. I'm gonna delete my YouTube channel. Might be for the better actually. There's no warp pipe here, so let's I want to shoot myself up on that ledge and just skip stuff because I don't want to go through all this. Let's see here. Can I do this? I swear to God, if I die from this, there's gonna be bloodshed. No, I'm not shooting over there, by the way. That's just... Let's try this. I don't know. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, we're doing that again. See, I think I could make it. Like, there's no way I would shoot over that. It's not powerful enough, so... I think my best bet is doing this really terrifying platforming segment. And I only need 18 coins, so... Okay, let's do this. Jump, okay. And then... this. Trust your instinct, Marios! Marios, there's 2 Marios. Here we go. Okay, okay. I think we have this. We have this in the bag because we just have to kill these, and then we're done. God, that's like, you know you love a game when you're like, oh, this level sucks. I hate it. And you're like, oh, this is one of my favorite games, and I love this very much. And I think this is an extra life. This is a complete waste of time. Yeah, okay. I'm not even gonna bother on this. We had like 31 extra life last time. Forgot to put that in the thumbnail. I thought it was funny. This could be our downfall. Okay. Alright, okay. Now watch out for the big ball slapping you in the face. I think I said something like that in like the first part, and I didn't even like say, oh haha. You know, that sounds pretty weird. I don't know, I guess I wouldn't mind that, but like what are these? Are they like cannonballs or are they just balls? Like, they are the concept of a ball. Like, they're just a circle somewhere in space-time, and they're slapping more repeatedly in the face. I hate this so much. Alright, so Koopa the Quick is not here yet. I think we have to choose the mission with him in, now that I think about it. That would make sense. Yes, it would. So we're gonna finish the game. God, I would have been in like the next level if I hadn't died like 5 times. So do that. Oh my god, that's a beautiful sound effect. I like the one of the instruments that plays in the Metal Mario song. Sounds like it's from the wavetable synthesizer. I forget what it's called. It's just the default instruments that the Windows plays when you're like listening to a MIDI, because it doesn't default to anything else. And it's the one that's like, you know, it's the one you hear in like, you know, old DOS game, not DOS, you know what I mean, like Doom and stuff, I think. I don't know. I'm not that good with stuff like that, but basically like there's like a sound, and it's like in everything. Hey, okay, so the best game ever made. So I was playing Space Station 13. I finally started playing it, and I had so much fun. I was playing it as a botanist, and I got force-fed LSD by my Swedish coworker. It was so funny, but what my description on my profile said Nintendo Nightmare fan account. It's such an old account, but God, I love Nintendo Nightmare. You have to look it up. It's like, it's pretty infamous. It's just this awful, like, it's like this, well, awful. It's like this legendarily amazing, like, Nintendo fan game about stopping Microsoft. It's completely nuts. I know Vinny played it, so... Oh, there it is! Oh, yes! We got it! Okay. Okay. Okay, so we got the 100 coin thing, we got the secret thing, we can be over with this soon, and then we just have to defeat Koopa Man. And unless we die on the way there, because if we do that, then I'm gonna be very upset. I swear to God, I swear to Christ on a cross. This was not a good idea, no. No, go away. Jesus Christ, everything in this level wants you dead. Gee, why is there flames everywhere? Like, okay. This is one of my problems with like Bro Dude hacks. Not to talk shit about him, but he's like, he makes such detailed ROM hacks, but I'm like, God, these are so hard. He puts like those flames everywhere. So like no matter where you go, there's like a flame ball burning your butt, and it's not fun. Okay. I'm literally playing this game like surgery. There we go. I always go back and forth if my favorite 3D Mario is 64 Sunshine. It's just too close for me. Odyssey was cool, but I think I need to another playthrough before I make that call. Actually, I feel the same. Except with 64 and Sunshine, I prefer this game, but like it's not even a preference that I really think too much about. It's like I just, you know, this was the game I grew up with. So this one I'm more partial to, but Sunshine's great. I like the Galaxy games, but I haven't really, you know, I don't really play them as much as I used to. I've never even finished Galaxy 2, but I still like really enjoy them. So I don't know, maybe that's a stream thing I could do at some point. So many plans, but right now, like the current stream order that I have planned is this, finish this up. Then I do Resident Evil, or no, I do Mario Maker with a little twist to it. And then I do Resident Evil Chris. And if that ends up fun, and it's not like super tedious and it's me like being a dumbass, I'll do Jill as well. Because I remember Jill has like better voice acting. I don't know about Chris. God, Barry is such an amazing individual. I was watching the video of Chris punching a boulder from Resident Evil 5 again. That's such a powerful video. Like, you watch it, and you can't believe what you're seeing. I would have gotten the star if that fire hadn't, like, burnt my butt. Here we go! I remember as a kid, so things that like haunt me forever is like when I was a kid, I went to the school and people had like this currency they used. I shit you not. So basically they would collect acorns on the ground and they called it Speedy. What does that mean? I have no clue. But basically this was like schoolyard currency, and I guess at some point someone tried to use that to like buy Pokemon cards. Like, Like, certain countries have problems with drug trades. This school had a problem with Pokemon cards and acorns. Very strange school. I played Yu-Gi-Oh! For the first time in like a long time. And I forgot how much fun it is. Like, I don't get how anyone can play the trading card game of Pokemon. Like, yeah, I don't know. I've tried figuring it out, and like, I don't have the patience for it. But with Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like, oh, strategy. And I like how the cards look, and it's I don't know, I just enjoy it more. I think Pokemon cards are more like, people just collect them, I think. Incel? What do I need to do? How peculiar. Got the red coins. I'm having a royal brain fart here. A royal brain fart. Hang on. What do I need to do? Oh! Right. There's something up here. I forgot about this. And now we can do Koopa the Quick. Koopa the Quick R34. Okay, don't do that. Wasn't a huge fan of the Galaxy games. They were fine, but I didn't like them as much. I love the Galaxy games because they're such focused platformers. They're so different from this. But they're still really fun. And my main problem with them is just I don't really like playing on the Wii with like motion controls and like aiming and stuff, because it takes a lot of energy out of me, and I sound like such a slob. I'm like, I need to sit down on a chair and play video games. Nothing more. But like, I just don't like moving around while playing. Like, I try walking a lot to doing stuff, but like, I don't need video games to move around. I'd rather do that outside, which is why I don't like Wii Fit unless I'm watching other people play it and just see how how stupid it looks. I remember my mom wanted to borrow my Wii. She was like, "Oh, can I borrow your Wii?" And I was like, "What? Oh, sure." And okay, I guess that happened. She had a friend over, and you know, she got that, and it already had Mario Kart Wii in it. I'd forgotten about that, and I go downstairs to get food, and I literally just hear like the most horrible swearing I've ever heard in Swedish, in the Swedish language. Like, every swear word you can imagine in the Swedish language was being launched in the living room by my mom and her friend, as they were like throwing red shells at each other, and they were figuring out how that weird thundercloud thing works. So funny. Okay. I guess we're gonna follow him. I have no clue where I actually need to go. I guess it's this way. I have no clue where the flag is. Like, oh, Mario. Here we go. Okay. Oh, it's right here? That's nothing. Okay, that was really simple. Koopa Mach 1. And there we go. No more tiny huge island. Okay. Okay, so it's funny. The wet dry world I still enjoyed. Shifting Sandlands, I enjoyed the pyramid. Even though I think it looks... I mean, the biggest problem with Shifting Sandlands is that it looks bad, but that level was frustrating. It was like pulling your teeth. It's like going to the dentist. And that's it. We've done with this level, I think. Actually, are we? Okay. Search through your memory. Wet Dry World... Quebec... Yeah, okay, this is it. This is it! This is it, Luigi! Alright, so... Now comes the... last two... Okay, so I'm thinking about this. Should we do this first? Because there's Rainbow Ride over to that side, and then on this side, we have a special level, and I want to do this... Because if you screw this one up, you have a long way to go. So I'm gonna do this first, I think. This is actually a really nice level. Yeah, okay, I was thinking right. No? Oh. It said Bergen. That means like gay. This level is gay. Why am I laughing at that? I sound like a 12-year-old who's play Call of Duty. You're gay. Oh, okay. So I guess we'll do like 1 star here and then do the thing I wanted. Oh. I don't. Let's do this instead, I guess. This level is fun. I really like it. It's like abstract block level, and it plays to the 64 strength because it's not trying to be like realistic or anything. It's just a bunch of blocks. I really enjoy it. It's like, this is how I want a mess level to look like, because I really hate mad musical mess in Star Road. Like, I'm talking about it as like a Nintendo developed level, but god, that level sucks. Like, that level... Okay, so the worst level in this game is probably Tiny Huge Island. That level pales in comparison. Like, mad musical mess is such a piece of crap. It's so bad. I don't know how it made it into the game, to be honest. That's what I said in my review, but yeah. Otherwise, I love Star Road. Like, that is a worthy follow-up of this game if it ever came out. I mean, I'm sure there would be, like, people saying, oh, it's just the same thing if Nintendo developed it, but, like, even then, I think that's such an obvious fan homage. And, the fact that that plays to the fact that, oh, at this point, Sunshine didn't come out. So it doesn't throw in a bunch of stuff from later games. It tries to play it like a true sequel. So it's nice. Also, Mario just hit his head there. I actually played Galaxy 1 on the Dolphin emulator with the GameCube controller. I was able to map the buttons to buttons. So, play the game with just buttons. That actually sounds really playable. Like, I feel like if they did like a Galaxy collection, which I doubt they'd ever do, on Switch, that's what they would do. Like how the spin jump in the new Super Mario Brothers game on Wii, like, turns into just one of the shoulder buttons. And that just works as well. I remember they fixed that, they ruined it in the Switch version, because you basically do a double jump, but it screws you up because you can't tap the A button as you're about to land without doing a stupid spin jump. So that doesn't sound very fun. Oh, I love this level. It's so nice. But god, if you die on this level, don't die. Okay, so if you die, you're gonna fall down to Peach's castle again, and you're gonna have to go through the hub. And, I mean, it's not the worst thing ever, but you don't want to do that. So I've been able to do this one on my first try before, but knowing my luck this stream, that's not going to be the case. God, if I finish the game in the stream, which if I do, I'm going to be super happy. But let's talk to this funny looking man here. Ich Kanon. Okay, good. God, this was fun playing it in German, because like I have to really test your knowledge of this game without any text. Let's get another one. 23 lives. We'll need those when we fight Bowser, maybe. Remember, I had a lot of trouble with the final level in this game. Let's do this. Okay, this is where we started out. There's also another cannon here. So let's go in here. Also, this one is new. The cap I took, so it shouldn't run out. Hopefully. I can't hear the music, so... Oh yeah, there's a red coin up here. Let's... Well... Yeah, oh, there's 2 up here! Oh, that's really good. 5 or 4. 5. There's also 1 in that cloud. Oh, yay! More extra lives we'll never need. Even if you die in this level, like, you're not gonna lose any, so you might as well farm. Here! Jesus. I think I'm gonna have to go through that cloud. Yeah, okay. I know one of the clouds has a red coin in it. Line up. Okay. I'm not really that good at this game. I don't trust my skills that much. Oh my god, we have so much speed. Speedy. So... I still wonder if that speedy thing had anything, because I remember I think I told this story, but you know, these kids that made up the currency, they were 2 brothers or 2 twins, and they were really creative with that. But I remember they would roleplay Avatar, The Last Airbender, and I thought they made up avatars. When I saw it had a show, I was like, what the hell? My entire life is a lie. They stole it. Or I think I was like, oh, I forget what my thought process was, but I must have been really confused. And there's the final one. You get a lot of nostalgia from the battle mode maps in Mario Kart 64. There's a let's play out there of me playing Mario Kart 64 in Swedish, and it's like, it's the least watchable thing in the universe. It's awful. I remember I had a Spyro 3 Let's Play. There's like one episode and then nothing more. I was like, this is my favorite game, and then I didn't finish it. And now I've played Spyro 1 and 2, and I'm like, wow, these games are amazing, which I'll definitely play them someday. But my main issue is Spyro 1 doesn't play the music very well, but Spyro 2 and 3 seem to work just fine. It's just Spyro 1's. That disc, I have 2 discs of it, and it doesn't work. I had to swap them out for one level because the level I wanted to play didn't work on one disc, but it worked on the other. So that will be like a tech stream. So yeah, we got that one. Now we do TikTok Clock. This level is kind of repetitive, but I really like this. So it's a clock. Let's just jump in. I don't even know what this means. So if you talk about Toad, he talks about how these different, when you wait for the clock to strike a certain thing. Uh-oh, I think we got the fast speed. So you can set the speed of the level. And getting a 100 coins in this level is really easy because you just go up the level regularly and you get pretty much wait, is this random? Uh-oh, I think I entered like Chaos Zone. Super Mario. Okay, you want something good? Look up Super Mario Chaos Complex. It's just Super Mario World Chaos Complex. It is the greatest ROM hack ever made by a human being. It's just a joke hack. And it's like in broken English and everything. And oh my god, what have I done? It's so funny. It's funny not because of the fact that it's like broken English, but like it's funny because it's so it's so badly made. Like it gives you these weird messages that like even if you translated them properly, I guess it still doesn't make any sense. It's so funny. I know Vinny played it. That's how I first saw it. So good. We're gonna do... God, what have I done? This is so hard! I want to do the ones at the top first because those take the longest to do. Oh, green demon! I know you can do a skip with that. Oh my god. I'm just gonna jump over. Go away. These things seem to work, I think. No, they... Oh, that one stopped. Oh, it's like an arrow. Yeah, it's telling us to go this way. Okay. Oh god, that's gonna be so out of sync. I'm not even gonna do that. Like I would like hum along if one, it wasn't annoying, and two, it actually synced up properly. Because whenever I record this, my voice comes in just a little bit earlier than it's supposed to. If you fall in this level, the worst thing that can happen is that you have to scale it again. At least right now, that would be the worst thing that can happen. No! That's just what I said. Oh. So I'm thinking, when we get to the top, there should be a lot of coins. And, I mean, we're missing all those red coins, but I doubt we need them. I think Vinny played it. Field of Coopers. Wait, no. Yeah, it is Coopers. Yeah, Field of Coopers. Field of Coopers. And then when you go to, like, the boss, it, like, gives you this almost inspirational message. I will tell that to you, or something. I remember I had an account I made once that was, like, just quotes from bad Mario ROM hacks. And then I, like, retooled it, and it's still up somewhere. I forget what the name was, but it's a very dumb account. Again, this is so hard. Like, this level is normally, like, one of the simpler levels. Like, especially for late game, it's like, just good old platforming, and now it's like random and weird, and I gotta like it. I think it's when it stops on 12 that it gets like everything freezes in the level. And some parts are actually really hard when it freezes, so you have to be really careful with that. Also, nice going there, Mario. I remember for the longest time, like, the DS, I would always break my DSs. Or it would always be someone else breaking them, or I'd lose them. But I had this one time where I was at a friend's house, and he had Sonic Rush Adventure or something, and I was like, oh, I want to play this, but I also don't want to hurt your DS, because I always used to, like, God, why isn't that working? Okay, so this guy had Sonic Rush on his DS, and I wanted to play it, but I also didn't want to break his DS, because I was used to, you know, if you just touch someone's DS, it just breaks somehow. So I'd be like, I would play it like a computer, you know, I'd put it down and play it with my fingers. Yeah, the grappling isn't working. Like, I'm not crazy for saying that, right? Like, it's straight up not working on those blocks. It's really bugged. It's a bug. It's not me being bad or anything, I swear. I'm probably gonna switch to this camera because this is what the level was probably designed for. This is gonna be the most frustrating level to watch in retrospect, like just the utter confusion at what just happened. So I'm totally eating downstairs, or ravioli downstairs I should eat later. I'm probably just gonna rush the stream at this point, just getting it over so I can do the Mario Maker thing at some point. Oh, Jesus! Okay, so don't kick, I guess, because when I do that kick to get more extra height, there's that brief set of frames where you can't do anything. So it's just good for positioning, but it's not good for actually grabbing onto stuff. Oh my God, what was that? Oh no. What just happened? Wait, is everything okay? Oh, there might be a problem. So, my hard drive... My computer just said, oh, your hard drive is plugged in. Which would imply that it disconnected at some point, which would mean that there's a possibility that this stream might actually be corrupted. So that's really fun. Great. So you're gonna have to watch the shite, like, YouTube upload, I guess, the archive, which should go up really quickly. So no editing on my end, but God, that sucks. If that really happened, then I'm gonna be, oh, that sucks. Hopefully it will be okay. I don't know why it did that. I guess I need to get a new cable so that doesn't happen again. Very bad if that actually happened. Oh God, this part's gonna be absolute hell. Go, 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 go. Okay. Get up. And, oh. Oh yeah, this is where you get... Oh, there's more coins down there. I guess we'll take those as a last-ditch thing. Oh, oh my God, are you kidding me? No! This is it. That's it. That's what I get. That's... honestly, I kind of deserve that. I deserve that for being a dumb. At least static cables are cheap. Yeah. Oh my God. If the recording is like corrupted, which it probably is, then that sucks. 12. Oh, I think 12 is max speed. Oh, is it even worth it? Probably not. Let's just do the missions and then get the 100 coins when it's stopped. Because when it's stopped, you can just get to the top with no problem. When it's moving, that's when you can do like some of the stars. There's one with the clock thing you have to move on. God, why is that so hard? Now I'm getting really upset. Video games. God damn it. guess we wait for 3. I forget. We have to wait for it to stop. I like this walk. It's like, oh, let's go. Tic-tac trauma. Oh, okay. Mari's got through a lot. And, okay, this is it. So, now we can do... Oh, oh, that's so many coins! Oh, that's good. We might have already gotten those, but yeah. So, let's do the 100 coins now, because nothing's moving. There's no excuse if I manage to die now. Like, if I die now, somehow, then it's like... Then I'm just a dumb poo-poo head. Like, there's no way I can screw this up. Like, I was... Oh my god, this moves so quickly, but... Let's get the red coins, and then skip down to the red coins later. Also, you can't grab onto these. When we get to the top, you get all the coins. We're missing a handful of coins going on the way up, but there's so many at the top that it probably doesn't matter. Question mark? Like, look at all the coins we already have now. Like, wow, this sure did a difference. 8 times 2 is 16, so that's 16 coins we missed. I think I did a math good. Did a math good. Oh, there you go. God, those fire things are the most obnoxious thing in this game, because if you get hit by fire, this sucks. I'm really I'm actually kind of angry at this game because of Tiny Huge Island. That was so upsetting. We're truly upset about Mario's recent passing in Tiny Huge Island. Okay, cool. Extra life. Thank you. I'm thinking of more like childhood stuff with this game. No! Oh, by the way, have you played Cuphead? Might be up your alley. Oh, I like I like Cuphead. I played it a bit, but I'm really bad at it. Oh my god. Is it just the minute hand you have to watch out for? I'm just gonna guess it's the minute hand. Or second hand, that's going super quick. Yeah, oh my god. This was not my best stream. I think of all the ones I've done, this is like the most disastrous one. Let's just get... Oh. What? Me. Oh, the 100 coins. They're fine. There's nothing wrong with them. And then I die. And then I'm like, oh, okay. Never again, Mr. Nintendo. What have you done to me? But yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm waiting for it to show up. So I think you have to, like, it has to be 3 o'clock for it to work. You know, for the longest time, I could not understand analog clocks. I was like, 5:30? What does that even mean? Like, I still don't know what that means. Like, I don't understand the clock. I need everything to be told to me digital. Because I'm a zoomer. Zoomer. No! Oh, no, 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 no. Don't do that. Okay, it can't reach us. I might as well reveal the thing I had planned, but I was gonna do Mario Maker with a set of cards, and it's gonna be interesting. You'll see how it works, but god, that's gonna be fun. I don't know how I'd stream the gamepad, but I guess I'd have the sound on the gamepad, maybe sometimes, or maybe not. And then obviously you'd get to play them. I'd post codes. I'm just gonna have to go through my Mario Maker and delete levels and stuff just to make sure there's room. And yeah, because I think there's limited room, and knowing me and Mario Maker, there's probably a little room there. Wow, our first star, and it took us like 20 minutes. Oh, absolutely miserable. That took way too long. Like, this level, you can just hammer this out really quickly if you know what you're doing. Like, I have a feeling that if I keep streaming this, when I've finished with Bowser, I'm gonna be like, why did I do this all in one go? Because the stream is gone for 2 hours. Nothing's really gonna happen. I don't have to do anything today, really, except, like, do my homework. Oh my god! So it's music history homework, and it's about rock and roll, and it's so bad. It straight up doesn't source certain claims, like, oh, when David Bowie released Low, that's when the drum sound started to become more forward in the mix. Who said that? I've heard plenty of rock albums before Low that had drums way ahead in the mix. And then I don't know, and then it says like, oh, bubblegum pop is pop that's really easy to hum along to and often aimed at a smaller audience or something, you know, like a younger audience. Groups like ABBA and the Monkees, which were made just to capitalize on, you know, the Beatles, you know, those were bubblegum pop. And I'm like, well, you know, I don't know if I agree with ABBA, because they have a lot of songs that are like, you know, they use a lot of complex chords sometimes. It's not like super simple rock and roll. It's like kind of artsy-fartsy, kind of, almost. So I really don't see that point. But then they bring up, you know, to some people, Metallica, bands like Metallica and Guns N' Roses are considered bubblegum pop. And it says, you know, strangely enough, some people say that. And I'm like, who says this? Where's your source? And it's like some strange, like, that was one of the strangest things I mean, sure, oh, Metallica's kid metal, okay, whatever, that's just a metal elitist, but it doesn't give you enough context to make that, oh, okay, that's what he means, especially if you don't, you know, frequent, like, the internet music boards where that stuff exists. And I don't know when this was written. It also claimed that Beatles became a studio band when they made Sgt. Pepper, which I'm pretty sure was Revolver. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not like a Beatles expert, but I like the Beatles. Just, you know, I wish it had more sources in that book because it was sounded like bullshit. I really don't like Guns N' Roses. I'm gonna be really negative this stream, so we're gonna be really, really negative. So I really don't like the Guns N' Roses because, first of all, Axl Rose is like an absolute dick, but he's also like, his voice, like, how is that considered a good rock and roll voice? It's not even like funny it's not even good. It's not even good in like a ham metal way because there's still like a hard rock, sex obsessed group or whatever. So they're not really hammy, because at least with like Judas Priest, when like Rob Halford reaches those ungodly high notes, you know, it's kind of epic in like a hammy way, but there's nothing epic about like sleazy hard rock. So I don't really get their appeal. I just think they're kind of obnoxious. Oh. Maybe the critics were right when they came out. Maybe they were trash because critics did not like them when they first came out, and then people were like, "Oh, Guns N' Roses, they're really good now." And I'm sure there's like a lot of bands were like that. Like Led Zeppelin were like that. People, like, critics hated them, but they had a huge following. It's a shame Miiverse got shut down. I get why Nintendo did, but it added a lot to Mario Maker, honestly. Oh yeah, it did. But you could add like notes and stuff on levels. But I still think you can play levels in Mario Maker without Miiverse. I think. I hope. I want to make levels and have people play them and dust off their reuse. That's sort of like the point. You know, might as well go up here and get one of the far away stars, so it shaves off time. And then, oh god, Jesus Christ, the controls got screwed up because of the camera. Then we can do the red coins again. God, this stream has been true quality. See? Very easy. I totally did not die. Oh, Mario. What would I do without you, Mario? What would we do without you? And your antics. Wait. Oh, hello. Okay, I forgot about this. his grand return, Mr. Angry Blue Sugar Cube, as my mom said. My mom always called those sugar cubes in Mario Kart. Blue sugar cubes. What does it mean? It means it's a blue sugar cube. So now I wonder, what star do we get? Because I can't get that one. Oh, there's more. Let's just backtrack and take the closest one. And I don't think Rainbow Ride will be that hard. I think the 100 coin might be hard because you can't get the 100 coin there without a really finicky blue coin thing. From what I know. Springa out for den Schummelken, yes. So I'm making my review thing of a game, of a movie license game, and there's a part in it where I play the recorder. Hang on. Here it is! Here it is! You're gonna hate me. Beautiful. I've actually gotten to use that in my D&D sessions. I'll be like a goblin or something. I'll be like, oh, my name is so, and I'm a flutist. And I just play the recorder, and it's so dumb. Uh-oh, that did not work. Okay, I guess it's the hour hand. Uh-oh. Let's just get up to the top and do that one. Oh, this is really fast. Uh-oh. I guess if the recording isn't corrupted, then I'll be really happy. That was so dumb. Like, if it disconnected or whatever, I'll be like heartbroken. I'll be heartbroken over this. Oh. I always like watching really obscure YouTube channels. Let's just get this one. And like this, I watched this one really obscure YouTube channel, and he streams kind of frequently, but like every time he uploads something, it always says no views, and it makes it kind of sad because I'm like, oh, this person's like good. I wish they got more views. The best thing you can do is just share it, but I don't know. I feel kind of weird doing that. Okay. Let's try 9. So I think it's the minute, the second hand. No, that is the minute hand, and then it's the hour hand. I wish the music sped up if you went like full on here. God, I tried making a Mario 64 ROM hack once. I still have the video. I might link to it. It's like unlisted because I showed it to I think I showed it to Smed. Ooh. I remember this one site where you could make your own games, and they would always be really bad. I forget what the site it was, but it was like Game Man or something. So many sites like that. I actually wanted to make an RPG or something, but like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not a game developer. Like, I can't do that. It's too much. Like, you have to do so much just to make a game by yourself, and I'm like a dipshit because I always make stuff myself. Mario, you almost got your head in over your shoulders. Your head over your shoulder. I think you can still play the levels. There's just less interaction unless you know the people in real life, I guess. Yeah, pretty much. God, that must be a lot of delay if that's when you answered that. Oh my god. Much I can do about that, unfortunately. God, my bed is such a mess. Dog, what have you done? It's a shame we named you after the fucking classical composer. Otherwise I would have thrown you out the Baroque school of diminished chords. Well, we did. His name is Ludde, which is like short for Ludwig. But like, not everyone names someone Ludwig just because, oh, Ludwig van Beethoven or whatever his name is. Was his name Ludwig, or am I out sailing, as they say in Swedish? Oh yeah, I wanted to play Zelda game. No, okay, that was deserved. I wanted to play a Zelda game at some point. I wanted to do the 3D ones, maybe 2D, but I want to do the 3D ones in order. So I would do like Ocarina of Time first. But here's the problem. I think Joel is gonna be doing like Majora's Mask or something, and I don't want to be like Mr. Swedish person number something who happens to play a 3D Zelda game. But then again, he's doing that super recently, and I have other stuff, so I don't know. Like, sometimes I get really insecure about that because like I always joke about like, oh, I'm Swedish, I know Joel, because 2 people have literally asked me, do you know Joel because you're Swedish? And I'm like, no, I don't know Joel. But now he's become like a sort of icon, I guess, because like he played a game I made music for that a friend made, and so he's like part of that, kind of, you know? You can't really ignore him. He's a good guy. And I love watching his Dwarf Fortress stuff, because it's just so relaxing watching someone kill elves. You know, I have a military fort right now called Sword Basement, and all they do, they're like super high security. They have a hammer dude that just walks around and beats people to death, you know, casually. And we have ballistas right outside the fort. So if people come in and we don't like them, we just shoot them down with ballistas. It's no problem. Oh, it's nothing personal, you know. We just don't come here again, you know, with one less limb. So I remember elf merchants showed up and they insulted us once because they were like, "What? You're trying to sell us wood? What are you, crazy?" Because these people, elves are like, they hate when you sell them wood because they're like, oh, environment. But they do it themselves! So when they arrived at our entrance, I just fired off one ballista shot and made like my security dudes just beat the hell out of them. That was so satisfying. I want to stream Dwarf Fortress again, but I'm gonna wait till the Steam version because for the 3rd time, Dwarf Fortress will literally give you eye strain, and I have a color set to prevent that, but it's not gonna work. Like, it's still gonna be really hard to read for people who are new to it, and I don't think I can really explain all of it. So I'll just do Steam version, and even if the concept of it, like the layers and stuff, is really hard to figure out, like the graphics won't make it exponentially harder, but it's probably gonna be a few months. So that's gonna be. Let's go. Yes. Very good. Yes. Oh, that's probably the first time I've ever died from fall damage. Majora's Mask is my favorite 3D Zelda, and then Link Between Past is my favorite 2D Zelda. Sounds about right. 2D Zelda for me is Link's Awakening, probably, or one of the Oracle games that I haven't finished. And 3D is definitely Majora. But I'd love to do Zelda games at some point, because I just end up like, don't be surprised if there's like a part where I just run around doing nothing and just talk to people, because it's fun. Oh, okay. Let's just go to the top. There has to be a shortcut here or something. If you're a Mario speedrunner and you find this video through some ungodly, like, sacrificial, like, death pit, like, 4chan, or I don't know, I have no fucking clue where I was going with that. If you find this video, or you find this stream through just the Mar64 tag, I feel really bad for you, because you're about to witness my true gaming skills. Again, like, I don't think I'm that bad at this game. It's just when you're talking, and you're trying to find stuff to talk about, you're making it way harder. Yeah, okay. What is this? Oh my god. Got a violin. Oh. Mario Party 1 is a really strange game, because that was the one I was familiar with for a long time, but a lot of the things in that game never made it into the other ones. Like, hidden blocks with a lot more effects, and like, it's probably one of the more bloated games, where it's like, it has so many, it's very hit and miss. I think 2 shaved off a lot of the fat it didn't need, and then 3, I haven't played that much. I want to do another Mario Party Hell thing. These are a lot of fun. Like, I don't think I really enjoy Mario Party like on its own as a game, because it's just luck. There's barely any skill. Oh my god, that was not okay. That was not okay. Sunshine speedruns are insane. Like, oh my god, I've never watched a Sunshine speedrun, but now that you say that, I think I need to do that. So thanks for the. I'm gonna do that after this. We need 10 more stars and then we're done with the game. And one of them we get in Bowser's like hellhole. I don't even know how many stars. I know we have to do red coins, which we just have to wait for the clock to hit the right time. And that clickety clock. Freestyling Gordon Freeman. Or I meant Morgan Freeman. Jesus Christ. I did this stupid joke in my old Majora's Mask Let's Play where I was like, Morgan Freeman was like narrating Majora's Mask or something, and I put like a hat on him and I call him Freestyling Morgan Freeman, and I actually said Gordon Freeman. What the hell is wrong with me? I'm looking forward to Wind Waker if I ever do the 3D Zeldas, because Wind Waker is... A lot of people are mixed on that. I love Wind Waker. And you know, I hate that people made the whole like, oh, the art style in Link's Awakening is so bad. Oh, it sounds like Wind Waker again. But it's like, you watched the opening Wind Waker Space World trailer, right? Like, it looked kind of strange. But then you see the game and it looks fine. And honestly, I like the fact that the Link's Awakening thing is trying something new, but some people just want like a simple art style that's easy to read, that's just looks simple and just, I don't know, looks similar, and there's nothing wrong with that, I think. And I don't like this sort of like gaming thing where people are like, you know, I don't like this thing, and then it's like, oh my god, the outrage. And it's just something as simple as like, you know, I don't like how this game looks. I don't like shutting down opinions like that. And honestly, I think the Wind Waker thing, like, of course not everyone's gonna like that. But I think the Wind Waker art style is absolutely amazing. It makes the game. So Mari, how are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Oh, you can't look at the camera. That's okay. God, I'm so hungry. Rainbow Ride. God, you're looking forward to that level? Because I sure am. Honestly, I am. I love Rainbow Ride. It's like my favorite. It's like my favorite level. Well, not really, but it's a good level. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Don't mess this up. Okay. We did it. The blue sugar cube helped us. And now we just have to somehow get the red coin. I don't understand. Oh, there's like gears inside the platform, so they're moving. That's really cool. Now we just have to get red coins. Right? Yeah, red coins, and we're done. Again, I think it's 3 o'clock. Exactly. Play Wind Waker HD on Wind... There's so many life... Honestly, I don't really like the Wii U version. I thought it was like... It was like, oh, this game is too tedious, let's speed everything up. And I like the Triforce Hunt. And I don't use the speed sail because I love sailing. I sailed a lot as a kid with my dad. So, for me, it's not tedious. It's just, that's part of sailing. And sure, like the Triforce Hunt, they fixed that, I guess. But I just think the only thing I would prefer about the Wii U version is that it's like in widescreen. And that's it. Otherwise, the art style's way better in the original. It's less, like... disgusting on the eyes, and like it doesn't look like claymation whenever you open a chest. Like I feel like that the only good Zelda remake is that I can think of on my head right now. The only good remaster or whatever is like Ocarina of Time, and that's it. And Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess is also pretty good. Mainly because I don't want to play with motion controls, so that's one. But I don't like Wind Waker's art style thing, and I don't like how Majora's Mask is so convenient. Like, part of what made the original so good is that it's like, it's inconvenient to play. It, you know, the world is ending. You have to make these sessions longer. You can't just play. And I think putting it on a portable console was a bad idea. Majora's Mask is not the kind of game you just play in short bursts, I think. That's not how I would play it. I think that game needs to be a bit more oppressive. It's like adding a quick save system to Resident Evil. It just remove some of the danger, and I'm starting to sound like those people that talk about difficulty in video games and acts really elitist, but for me personally, I don't like that. But then again, it's very good that there's 2 versions of the game you can play, and you just choose whichever one you want. So if you think Wind Waker is tedious, just play the less tedious version. But I also don't, I don't like how Wind Waker HD is like the definitive version. I don't think it really is. But that's enough ranting. If I'm gonna play the Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask, I'm playing them probably on original hardware, so you're getting this crusty N64 graphics and also awful frame rate. I have them both on Wii, but I don't know, I kinda like how this looks. Am I crazy? I like the fuzzy TV look. So getting the 100 coin in this is really just comes down to, can you get the blue coins? Just start with the blue coins, which are over there, and you're done. We're gonna do this part first. I agree on MM3D though. I respectfully disagree on Wind Waker at least. I agree on Majora's Mask 3D though. 3D though. 3D though! Jesus Christ. Yeah, yeah, no, it's okay. Like, I know a lot of people really don't like the insane Triforce hunt in Wind Waker. And honestly, Wind Waker's and Twilight Princess, I think, are a bit too long for their own good. But I don't know, I don't mind it. I think the ultimate thing with Wind Waker on GameCube is that it looks so nice. And then, you know, Majora's Mask, like, what were they thinking with, like, the swimming thing? That still confuses me. Like, that was one of the worst decisions ever made. Like, oh, part of what made the Zora so much fun is that you can swim. And then they, like, oh my god, they remove it. And then make it like, oh, you have to use your magic, as if the magic in that game isn't already like sparse enough. Like, you do everything you want to do in that game is like dependent on magic, like ice arrows later on, and you can't even use them any way you want anymore. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's a very good version, but I'm glad it exists because I think it got a lot of people into the game that got kind of scared off by the original. And you know, the Bomber's Notebook, I guess, is a bit better. But again, I like Majora's Mask because it's such an alienating experience. And it's not an alienating game. Plenty of people like it, but it's it takes some work to enjoy, I think, for a first timer, which I think is good. But for some people it isn't, and that's fine. Also, yes! God, this is cozy. Look at this. Do you want to live here? I want to live here. Looks like a spiral level, actually. I also don't like how they added dumbed down bosses. Yeah, like, oh, there's a big eye, shoot it. Do you ever actually walk on that? This level is such a mess. I love it. I'm gonna get this star. Takes a while. Did Twilight Princess do anything like interesting? Because all I know is that they updated the graphics and cleaned them down a bit so it's not as washed out, which some people don't like. But I'm sort of opposite on that because I think the art style in Wind Waker got kind of ruined by all the bloom, whereas Twilight Princess, I don't know, I don't really care about how the game looks. I'm just sort of neutral. No! Oh my god, did you see that? Oh! After all of that struggling, I finally did a stupid thing and saved myself from it. I'm the ultimate gamer. What do we even get here? Oh, okay. I'm not even gonna go for that. Oh my god, okay. Might do the 100 coin. Also, like, Odolwa was actually fun to fight in the N64 version. Yeah, Odolwa's... I think all the boss fights in that game are really fun, except Georg. George. I like how some people just call him George, and I think it's so funny. I think it was like in Hyrule Assassin by Big T 2000, it's like he's just there, he's just hanging out, you know. George, he doesn't care about anything, he's just, you know, he's the boss. Uh-oh, hang on, I did a pee-pee poo-poo because I want to do the 100 coin. I need the coins. You know what? We can just go here and get these coins. But before we do any extravagant platforming, let's actually go to the red coin section. I always liked Adolwa because he says something like McDonald's or something when you fight him. It sounds like he's saying that or something. Or something, or stuff, or something, or something, stuff. Again, filler, my classic filler phrases. I think this stream has been really fun, and I've watched back and I thought, you know, I guess this is sufficiently entertaining. But God, Tiny Huge Island, like I'm thinking back on that, like I probably sounded like actually upset, which isn't good. I don't think that's very fun. There's a blue coin here. And it all comes down to your wall jumping. If you screw up the wall jumping in this part, you gotta redo this level. You gotta exit. There's no way you can... So basically what you have to do is do this, 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 and then you got it. I did it! On my first try. Okay, now we just have to get the red coins, activate the red coin star, and then just go hunting for coins and hopefully not die in the process. Screw George. You know what? I'm gonna read it as George. Screw George. Also, the camera gets bad there. Oh yeah, absolutely. George was not a good boss fight. I still think Majora's Mask is like one of the greatest games of all time. It's just one of the strangest games you'll ever play because it's like, you know, I don't know. It's just such a strange game. Like they had such a, they just made like this used so many assets from the other game and they used it to its advantage. It's like one of I love Ocarina of Time, but I feel like you get so much in Ocarina of Time in other games as well because Ocarina of Time is so influential. But Majora's Mask is so unique. You can't experience anything like it without it being like, oh wow, this is a lot like a certain video game by the name of Majora's Mask. So yeah, I really hate how those games like Final Fantasy VII, Ocarina of Time, and Mario 64 always are like hot button topics. Like, oh, they're, as soon as you mention them, it's like, oh, they're overrated, or oh, they're, I don't know, influential and they haven't aged well or something. It's always something. It sucks because like I don't know, I just like these games. It's not like I think they're the best games ever made. I just enjoy them, you know? Like something doesn't have to be the best thing ever for me to like it. Very aggressive this stream. I'm like, oh, this thing. Oh. Bob-omb cock and ball torture. I don't get that joke, to be honest. I remember in my D&D group someone made that joke and I was like, what does this mean? I do not know what this means. Alright. I need to, you know, I forgot I streamed NetTac. I don't know what to do about NetTac. I guess I'll continue it like in a year and then see what my character's doing. Because I'm not finishing that game. Like, I'm so bad at it. That and ADOM. I wanted to try ADOM at some point, but roguelikes are difficult because you gotta make them entertaining and readable. That's another one. Everyone who joins like, what is this? And, you know, rightly so. They're confusing to look at when you're used to graphics. I didn't grow up with these games. It's just, you know, you get used to them when you play them. We might just redo the red coins if we get a star over here. Also, wow, I'm actually like doing okay. Like, what the hell is happening? Like, TikTok Clock was an absolute disaster. Tiny Huge Island was a disaster. Also, that what was that Goomba? Why did he fall? I've never. That was really strange. Like, this level's going really well compared to that. Like, what was the deal with that Goomba? I feel like that's something Pan and Coke would point out, because I know there was like a Goomba in the Bowser level, the final Bowser stage, where like he just falls for no reason. Yeah, let's get this one, and then like get the red coin, and then get the other ones, and then it's Bowser time. Bowser time. Oh god. I still read that as like George instead of Georg. It's just funny saying that. And goat or got. I'm a really gothic god. Goat is like a gothic. What's it called? A goth girl? He listens to The Cure. The Chameleons are like the best gothic rock band ever, to be honest. Or like, I don't know, like post-punk, I guess. Like sad, like sad rock music that sounds like The Cure. But I think they're I don't know, the Chameleons. They're like one of the best bands ever. They seem like they seem really unpopular in like the mainstream bubble. But if you go on like Rate Your Music, they're considered like legends there. But they didn't sell that many copies with their albums. And they made like 3 albums, and they're all like masterpieces pretty much. Like if you just need like listen to like Second Skin and Swamp Thing on YouTube. And if you don't like those, then, you know, you probably won't like the group in general, but those 2 songs are just, wow. How to sell, like, when you hear those songs, you're like, oh, wow, they can't, this is probably, like, just smash hit song. No, like, everything else on the album sort of matches up to that, and it sort of ebb and flows, so not all songs are like, oh, mega, super awesome song. It's like, you know, they have, like, one amazing song, then they have another amazing song, but it leads into another one, and their albums really work as albums. I also have a really good live album, John Peel Sessions album, which is really good. I started listening to The Fall again recently. What a funny band. You have to like dispel any sort of idea of what sounds good in music to enjoy The Fall, because oh my god, that's crusty music. Totally weird. Look up Totally Wired with The Fall. That's really good. That and is it called? I think it's Put Away, where like the guitar comes in and the drums and bass come in at different times, and it just sounds so bad. One thing I find interesting inserting is that around the time Majora's Mask 3D was coming out, Aonuma said he was ashamed of the game in general. Also, he said he wished fans would forget the game? Huh. That sounds like an artist thing, to be honest. Or artist thing. That sounds right, because I think Majora's Mask... Remember, there was the Ura-Zelda thing. It was supposed to be Ocarina of Time expanded or whatever, right? But the problem was they had a strict development time, and they did something else instead, or the 64DD, something of... look, I'm not a game historian, so I don't really know much, but it has something to do with the fact that the 64DD just wasn't viable, and it just didn't pan out very well. So Ura-Zelda didn't really do that well, you know, as an idea. So then they did Majora's Mask. I don't know, because I know the development for Majora's Mask was like apparently like really short, because they just reused a bunch of stuff and just did their own thing. And I totally get it. If I made Majora's Mask, I'd be like, what the hell is this? Like, I barely put any effort into this. I just think that when you're a developer or an artist, you don't see what other people see, because they will put the context there. You'll be like, oh, how could anyone play this and think it has a good idea? How could people think this is interesting or unique? It just, you just rushed this game in like 8 months. We reused a bunch of assets, reused tracks, and it's just, you know, it's not a full adventure like Ocarina of Time was. But I think that's a really bad mindset to have, is that it needs to be a certain way. Because people will insert their own details. Like, you'll make something, and people will be like, oh, this must mean this. And you'll be like, no, that's not what it meant at all. What are you talking about? Like, I'm sure when you draw like a Mona Lisa painting, you're like, oh, well, I thought, you know, I thought I looked cute. Here's a picture of me. Or imagine like getting a self-drawn image, you know, from the medieval ages, and you're like, oh, felt kind of cute right now, might delete later, or whatever. And then you post it, and people are like, his cold, blank stare and his lack of eyebrows must represent A, B, and C. And you're like, what? What are you talking about? This was just a shit post. So, Yeah, that's how I am with music. Someone will be like, "Oh, I remember I got this really sweet comment on SoundCloud where someone was like, "Oh, this song is so wonderful and creative," and I was like, "Yeah, oh, thanks," but I was like thinking, this song sucks. It's so dumb. It's just a mishmash of everything, and people like it, so I don't know. It's fine. Also, oh, those things are moving. And it's weird where they throw in things that make sense, and then there's like block level too. Like a Roblox obby. I get sometimes, you know, this game is so low in volume. Sometimes I'll hear Mario's like oofs as like the Roblox oof. I'm not even joking. One more star, and no, hang on. Hang on a second. I think I screwed up. Yep, I'm missing something, aren't I? This is not normal. Hang on. Castle Stars 64. There's 15. Two stars in the Princess Secret Slide. Did we get the second one? There's one star in the Secret Aquarium. Another star can be found at Mario Wings Over the Rainbow. I already got that. 3 crap levels. 3 stars are found in the 3 Bowser levels. Just collect the red coins. What did I do then? Two from Mips in the basement. I already got those. One for collecting all the red coins in the secret. Okay. One from Toad in the basement. 2 from Toads on the 2nd floor. There might be one that I missed from Toad. Yeah, it must have... We're almost there, boys. There must be a Toad that I missed. Hello, I'm Toad! Oh, God. You know, I was holding this star from you! God. I'm pretty sure I already talked to Toad, though. Here. Yeah, it's him. I already talked to him. No, I didn't! Oh! Jesus. Thank you for pointing that out. Oh. Alright, let's do Rainbow Ride, and then let's show Bowser. Oh, look at this painting. Look at this. I really like that painting. Looks like Cave Story. That's a game I should stream, maybe. I have never completed Hell in Cave Story, though, so... that would probably not go over very well. Very well. I have this character that I've never used in D&D. Or, I actually used him once. So it's this, like, I had this kobold chef named Gomez that showed up once, and I wanted to reuse him at some point. And he's just an Italian chef stereotype, but it's a kobold. So he's like, ah, yes, very good, yes, oh, mamma mia, you know, like, and he's like super pissed at his apprentices at all times. And he makes goblin burgers. That's like a thing I made up, goblin burgers. It's inspired, again, Big D 2000. I steal everything from my D&D sessions from him. He had a Deku burger, so I made goblin burgers. I think that Aonuma thing is really interesting because it really shows like the difference how you know, some people, like, I know the most loved Thin Lizzy album. I don't really like Thin Lizzy, but I remember that people really love Jailbreak. They think that's their best album. But one of the guitarists was like, no, that had an awful guitar tone to it. He really disliked his guitar tone on the album. And that's more like me, you know, thing. But I think it's worth listening to people that interact with your stuff and being like, okay, why do you like this? But I also think it's also important to listen to yourself. Like, do I actually like making this? And, you know, with Majora's Mask, I'm sure if I made that game, you know, I made Majora's Mask, I'd be like, I'd probably hate it, because imagine, like, I think the dev cycle, you know, when you're developing the game is also, would have probably been super stressful, because Ocarina of Time was a smash hit. You're following it up with something that was also a smash hit, but it wasn't nearly as good in your eyes, so you're gonna hate it even more because it did well, and you don't think it was good enough. Oh my god, I can't wait to finish the stream and look at my hard drive and being like, okay, that's the stream gone. If it disappears, I'm just gonna upload the stream on YouTube unedited. It's just gonna be a huge mess. I'm also probably gonna edit out all of my fuck-ups if I did do it, because I'll do tiny huge. I'll probably like edit out some of the tedious parts, maybe. Okay, so this is what you have to do. Ooh. If I die here, I'm gonna be so miffed. So there's one of those big boys over there. A Chukya. That's it. That's the last star in the game that we're not gonna get in the Bowser level. This is it! This is it, Luigi! Alright. Are you ready? Because I'm not ready. Let's do this. Let's do Bowser. So, it took me a long time to beat this game. I was like, this was Banjo-Kazooie because I couldn't get all the jiggies in it. That game needs you to get a lot of jiggies. And I like that. But I also like how this game's like, you know, you can skip some stages. You can skip stuff you don't like. Oh, Jesus! Oh. I'm sorry. So, God, look at that background. It's like purple and blue. It's like bisexual sky. Where is this? Is this like another like... What's the point of the endless staircase? Do you think like Bowser specially constructed that? Or something? Like, I'm trying to make sense of this game. This game is like... It has a very bizarre storyline. You know, I had this idea for April Fools. I was like, you know, I should have done that for April Fools. I was thinking of continuing the stream, but I'm actually playing Super Mario 63, which is like a fan game that I loved as a kid. I might actually do 63 at some point, because it's actually a pretty decent game from what I remember, but, you know, it might have not been that good as I remember it being. In general, I need to do more like Newgrounds stuff. But there's also a lot of screwed up stuff on Newgrounds. I remember I watched this one like, oh, Super Mario, very funny, mature, and like, no. You could probably guess the stuff. A certain letter plus bad. If you watched M is Bad, then you're officially like, you can watch most stuff on the internet and be okay, I think. I remember the No Context Mario account on Twitter posted like the the main menu for M is Bad, and everyone was like, no. Oh, hello! How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a long time. I'm in a good mood now. I was in a shit mood when I was going through the... I was in a crap mood in Tiny Huge Island. That level, it's so... I didn't like that. It was like pulling teeth. And it's not like shifting Sandlands where it's like still fun. Like, I like shifting Sandland. It's just... It looks bad. Oh, look at that! It's nice looking steps they used there. I think this is the level with like a floating Goomba somewhere. I know Pan and Coke made a video on it. I haven't... I should watch that again, maybe. I have... What was I about to say there? I haven't watched it. Probably have watched it. Oh, here's Mike Myers floor tiling. It's going to Bowser's kitchen. I know Sonic games use those checkered floor tiles. Not sure why. It's just a thing in Sonic games for some reason. Sonic games are also something I need to play. There's like a remake someone made, a fan-made remake of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. that looks really good, and I'll probably play that at some point. I will spare you the horror of playing the PAL version. I have the Sonic games on Mega Drive. Don't play them in PAL, well, except one. Or I mean, don't play one. Play the other ones, because even though they're sort of slower, you won't notice it in the same way, because it's like slow as in this game. Like, it's slow, but it won't like... It's not like super bad, but like Sonic 1 is like depressing Sonic. Like, all the music, it sounds sad. I like these pillars because I think it's in the DS version. They have like art on them. Or something, like there's like Goombas on that or something. Or maybe I'm making it up. Final star in the game, don't screw this up. I think it was in the Mario 64 Versus where like Tyler died there. Or something. He fell off at the end. It was so funny. Go watch that, it's so good. I love their humor because they'll just say the most awful things ever and it's just hilarious to me. Like their lowbrow humor. Where it's just the kind of humor you have between friends, so you can tell they're good friends. Here we go! Oh. Okay, that's like a schon nicht du. Jetzt brauch ich mir wenig Prinzessin. Okay, he's got the princess. We gotta fix this. So, this boss fight is actually pretty hard. If you know what you're doing, you can get this over in a few seconds. Problem is, I don't ever know what I'm doing in like general, so don't go into this expecting much. Oh, good. Good. Oh, that's oh man. Oh. So that's what he does. He does shockwaves, and he also breaks apart the level so it looks like a star. That will screw you over. So that's like the closest one. Oh, maybe I should have played this on Virtual Console if I actually had it on Virtual Console. But 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, go! Yes! Oh god, those hitboxes are so generous. Thank you. Let's do this one. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go! No! Why did that not count? Oh, not close enough. God, my voice like breaks when I get like that. Okay, how do we I know there's like a trick. You have to like lure him close to that, and then you make it exponentially easier. Oh, like the other fights, I'm like casual, like oh whatever, and then this fight's like oh, like I'm genuinely nervous over this. Okay. 3, 2, 1. There we go. That can't possibly miss. And then we do one more, and we finish this game. Oh, now he does this. Okay, so now he's gonna break apart the entire level. No! Okay, one more fire hit, and I'm dead. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for him to breathe a bit of fire. Then we're gonna wait for the fire to extinguish, and then we get a bunch of coins. Okay, keep doing that. Keep doing that. Okay. That's okay. I guess that's enough. Okay, let's scout around for the closest sample of I guess this one. Okay. Oh my god. 3, 2, 1, go! Yes! Oh my god! That was it? Okay, if I fall off, I'm literally done with this. Alright. Ich glaub nicht. Du hast mich besiegt. Woher konnte das? 120 something. Oh, whatever. Okay. We did it! We beat the game! Yay! Oh my god, I'm so happy! Oh, I'm so obnoxious. I did it! I beat the video game! Now it would be a shame. It would be a shame if I fell off. Oh. Okay, there we go. That was so stupid. That entire stream. Today's stream was a disaster, to be honest. Like, I screwed up so bad. Victory jingle. Okay, that's enough recorder for one day. Oh. So, that was really fun. That's like the first stream series I've ever finished, I think. So, you can expect more. I want to stream again. I want to do the Mario Maker thing because of Mario Maker 2, and then we're going to do Resident Evil, maybe. Or else I'll change my mind. Change my mind. God, my English has not been that good today. So, wow, cutscene. There's like actual things happening. And, oh, did you see Yoshi at the top? I didn't know he showed up in the cutscene, to be honest. I thought that was like... Because nothing tells you Yoshi exists in this game until the very end. And does he show up again? Was that a bug or something? Yeah, there he is for a split second. That was really weird. You know, it doesn't really matter. Reading this and waiting. Oh, Toad. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. I think this stream was probably the weakest because I was so bad. God. Tiny Huge Island. I think in general, like, those levels might not be the best. Or at least that level in particular. Otherwise, I had a blast. And I'd love to do Mario Maker. Die Meister. Yeah, the idea... Okay, see, the idea I had for Mario Maker was I was going to use Oblique Strategies, I think it's called. It's a card set you can use, and I'll explain it then. And it's going to be interesting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Toads don't seem like they matter. Oh my god, my right foot has fell asleep. Whew, Jesus. Pretty much everything I've said about this game that I like, I've already said. But, yeah, like everything I wanted to say about this game I've already said. So the credits, just waiting for the credits to be over. And then the game soft locks and you have to start over again. And then, when the game's over, I'll go and meet Yoshi and I'll show off this triple jump thing. Oh, okay. This song is beautiful. Shigeru Miyamoto. So, yeah, that's Mario 64. It's like the first video game I think I ever played, and it's one of my favorite games of all time. Even though I complained about some of the later levels. God, this game is such an adventure. I love this game. And, yeah, I'm excited at some point to do Sunshine. Don't know when that'll be. I wouldn't get my hopes up anytime soon. But I promise I will do Mario Maker and Wii U shenanigans next time. And to be honest, I kind of want to continue streaming, but because I have this setup going, but I also have stuff to do later. So I'll probably like wait with this, and then I'll have to figure out the audio settings on Wii U, and then hope to God the stream did not corrupt. Because if it did, then you're getting a 3-hour stream to watch. Oh, and then you have Shifting Sandlands. This is Septic Lake level. Dire Dogs. I love this level, even though it's screwed up here pretty bad. Oh, this thing had eyes. Okay. Snowman's Land. Snowman's Land is weird. I kind of wish it had more stuff to it. Wet Dry World is pretty fun. Oh, I like Tall Tall Mountain. I like the monkey. Kimi Yoshifuki. I'm trying to pronounce the names. Screen text writer, English translation. Oh, it's like Frozen. That right symbol. Oh. Oh, Charles Martinet and Leslie Swan. Oh, wait. Leslie Swan, wasn't that one of the person... She showed up in the translation team. So, that's interesting. Or maybe I misread that. Okay. and Hiroshi Yamauchi. So yeah, that is Mario 64. Amazing game, super influential, and it's one of my favorite games ever. And who's that on the top of the building? So yeah, I'm gonna do something super experimental now and probably destroy the stream. So I'm gonna go up and I'm actually gonna reset in the Yelendank. Oh god. So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna reset the console. What's happening? What's happening? And there we go. I ruined the stream. So did that do anything? No, it didn't. I dropped a lot of frames this stream, but oh well. So now that we have... Oh, I have 3... This is satisfying. Oh, so let's do Mario D. So nothing has really changed, right? Like, oh, okay. We're still running around. We're still doing stuff. What's this? Now, I'm not sure what this sign says in English. Actually, you know what? Let's switch to English. Actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to actually do this, and I'm going to switch to English and see what that sign says. I'm actually super curious.
It's me, Mario.
You know, I really should get like a frame meister or something to actually make this game look better, but at the same time I kind of like the crust to it. Here we go. So, pretty much done everything you can do in this game. Showed off some stuff. Okay, let's see here. Is this it? Oh. Does it say here? Swimming. Oh. Okay, it's just... Okay. It doesn't... Nothing tells you about this. It's like, it's a thing, and I was always confused by it, but now that we've unlocked it, nothing tells you about this either. It's just a nice little secret, a nice little bonus. And I think the reason it's such a nice... It doesn't even do much. Like, getting 120 stars, it's satisfying, but doesn't really mean much. The reason for that, I think, is because in Sunshine, when you get a postcard, it's just a thing, right? But also, this is kind of strange. I couldn't even bother with the background, but I really like in... Yeah, this looks awful. Why couldn't they just make like a background or like a wall there or something? I think it's a better incentive when it's something you discover by yourself. You're like, ooh, a little secret, and then everyone knows about it. And then we have Yoshi. Pretty record scratch. Mario, is that really you? It has been so long since our last adventure. They told me that I might see you if I waited here, but I just about given up hope. Is it true? Have you really been Bowser and restored the stars of the castle? God, I'm actually reading English text. I'm not like Die Hoost. And save the princess. I knew you could do it. Now I have a very special message for you. Thanks for playing Super Mario 64. This is the end of the game. This is the end of the game, but not the end of the fun. Super Mario 64 team. I love that. That's so cute. And now we just have to wait for this to finish up. And yeah, this game is really special to me. And Mario does not know what this means. And then he jumps into the reservoir. No, Yoshi, come back! Oh, yeah, this game, it's amazing. So let's do a bit of flying. So I wonder if we can get into like the glitch room here. No, there's no way. So now that we have 100 extra lives, we can screw up as much as possible. But I'm gonna go and oh, it's a shame that doesn't follow you. I'm gonna go into Bob-omb Battlefield. Wait, hang on a second. What the hell? They still... Toad, dude, what? They still haven't like reacted to the fact that I like destroyed Bibzer. So I guess we're stuck in a temporal time loop. So let's do some stuff in here. I'm gonna mess around here, and we're gonna call it quits soon, and hope to God that my my hard drive doesn't die. If it does, then you know, it's funny. If my hard drive dies, then all my songs die. So yeah, that's the thing you get. You get a really cool triple jump. But like, what are you gonna use it for? There's no real incentive. I mean, that's like a gamer thing, right? When you get to grow old, you want to like actually play games for a reason. It's not like you can run around and do nothing in them. So yeah, that's Super Mario 64. yeah, you can. I want to aim for this week sometime, and do the Mario Maker thing, and it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm probably gonna open my Wii U, or start my Wii U, and just make sure everything's right, and remove some stuff, and just make sure everything's okay, and it should be fine. So, thank you for anyone who showed up. Thank you for watching the archived streams. Thank you for everything, really. And I had a blast with this, so